Well, now we got a whole nother 6 hours.
No, the fuck you don't.
Yeah. Boy, I've heard that before. It's usually not from this side.
Yeah, we do.
So I just sent Blazing the link on
Okay,
WhatsApp.
we're live. Hold on.
Fucking Steven.
Hold on 1 second. We're live. We're live. Let me do this real quick.
I know we're live.
Since we're restarting. Let me get my guys up here. The Southern Outlaws band.
Where's Steven?
Southern Outlaws
Where's
band.
Steven at? Sorry.
Southern Outlaws band. We're gonna come back and discuss what just happened.
I added a part 2 to the title, by the way, so we can kind of keep them straight.
Yeah.
So the Southern Outlaws band with one hell of a woman. Check them out on all social media.
Share it out, boys.
Wherever you stream.
Before you put that, Steven, your punishment, I want it shared fucking everywhere.
Mm-mm.
That's your punishment, buddy.
Comment. We're gonna reshare this out.
That was a bigger fuck up than me falling.
If I can only screen record that.
We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
One hell of a woman.
Not just a diamond beauty queen. She's a whiskey drinking sex machine. She hits that dance floor, shaking and grooving. The skies are blue. Watch out, fellas, here she comes.
One hell of a woman. 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 One hell of a woman.
The Southern Outlaws Band, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys check them out on all social media, wherever you stream music. Show the guys some love. Let them know we sent you as always. Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense.
Fucking Steven!
Damn you, Stephen Charavisi. You're Canadian.
You're slowly replacing Tony D. I'm just saying.
We have our new Tony D.
Damn, it sounds like you didn't get fired, but very like that's demoted. Like your office is now in the
He didn't just pull the e-brake. He pulled the e-brake, cut the wheel, right off the fucking road.
Remember we were talking earlier about my buddy who had the Suzuki Trooper or whatever? We would halfway
He
through
didn't
the field.
just roll it. He rolled it right off the cliff.
That's what Jarvis did. He was about midway through the field, hit the e-brake, cut the wheel, and just sent us in a spiral.
That's a 28 roller right there, boy. Let me tell you.
I'll be back. I'm going to get my daughter to bed. Did you say my night?
Princess.
And night night.
Are you going to say hi to me today?
There's my girl.
Are you going to say hi to me this time?
She hates you. She loves me.
She's like, F off, Jeff.
Yeah, go figure. That's how most of the kids do. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, Sasquatches are
even your kids.
Yeah, kids love squatches.
It's the reason they're at grandma's.
Connor's mom loves Sasquatches too. No, we are back. It is part 2. Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. It is still the Open Door Challenge.
Who's Richard?
Everybody is welcome to join in, whether you love us or you hate us. It don't matter. The link is in the chats right there. There you go. Whether you love us or whether you hate us, or maybe it's your first time here, we'll be gentle. We promise. Just the tip.
Wes said he was going to pop up tonight. But he's not, or he hasn't. Anyway, he had some metal show on YouTube to do.
He was doing a metal music festival this morning or something like that. And he was live yesterday morning. He was like, I'm going to go play my bass and do love songs. And I'm like, God, you're going to get beat up. He was like, I'm sexy Benjamin Franklin. And I'm like,
you're going to
get beat up. You are an old stoner that's going into a world.
He's such a character. I like him.
He is an absolute trip. He is something else, man. So hopefully the metal show went well for him.
I watched some of his stuff, and I was watching a video or something.
Wait, did you say you're watching Snuff?
No, some of his stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Wes is sorry. And he's plugged you guys a couple times.
Has he? God bless him.
Yeah.
I need to actually get out of my funk so I can actually start watching some of the people that support us. There you go, Glick. I got you a present.
Bigfoot meeting.
Mickey said, "Oh my
god, that's awesome."
Apple, Jeffrey.
For those listening, the sign says it's a meme. Put it back up. The sign says caution. Bigfoot mating area. Stay on marked trails. Do not make eye contact.
I think I will put that on his shirt, Jeffrey.
I found that like 3 weeks ago, and I keep forgetting about it. And Blazin just called you a Sasquatch, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I don't know why. It just clicked.
Send that to me.
Yeah.
Definitely buy that and put it up on your bedroom.
Let me unmute my mic. I was just telling Nikki we were trying to get that video of Blaze shooting a 50 cal.
Yeah.
and it was too big for him to send on Snapchat or an email or whatever. And I said, hold on a second, I got you, Blaze. Tell me your email address. Because I was going to give him admin rights. And he turned into Eeyore real quick. He said, oh, no. he said, that's
That's a lot of work. And then he takes like 45 minutes playing with fucking WhatsApp.
Oh, Jeff, do you still have that video of Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so funny, man.
Baby.
Oh, I can throw it up here. Bear with me.
This will be on social media this week.
I can only, because we have so much music on here, I can only add one thing at a time, then I got to remove it.
Life absolutely resetting Connor.
Loading.
You know how we talk. So I tease Nikki about every 6 to 8, 10 months, life hits her with a hard reset, and she falls and eats shit. Yeah, last one was a couple weeks ago. Connor got a hard reset tonight.
Here we go. He's carrying the fucking parrot.
We got our first clip, boys.
Excuse me, boys. I'm going to YouTube. All right. I love that he gives the thumbs up.
I want the full video with all of our reactions. Yeah, that is live on the show. Let's send me the full video with all.
I'll send you both. It's no big deal.
Connor got a horn. I didn't see the thumbs up earlier. I love the thumbs up.
I didn't either until just now. I was like, holy shit, did he send a thumbs up?
I'm gonna go get on the couch.
I bet he's blessed because he has that oxy in him right now.
Yeah, he is. I got to do it from my phone because it won't let me do it from the computer. Even though
Alyssa said, "Prepare yourself, Nikki. It's hilarious."
That's some funny ass shit. I need to get up here stoned more often.
Connor ate so much shit.
Or not often, but on Saturdays.
What's that?
So I need to be up here stoned on Saturdays. I don't know for some reason it's.
I just
Friday.
sent you both.
Okay, I got that. I say that to my camera roll.
I just sent you both because holy shit, that was it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, I didn't get the.
They take a minute because they're.
Yeah. Okay. No, Blaze, dude, we love having you up on the shows, man. We really do. Saturday nights.
Well, it's a great perspective because let's be honest, you're way smarter than the two of us put together. So
Trust me, the bar is very low.
Thank you, but Jeff, you should put some funny audio lay, like something funny, like some guy talking.
I'm gonna work on it. I have a couple of things. I'm gonna do a couple of them because that
would be an awesome video meme, dude.
My new favorite thing is of course CapCut. So I'm slowly playing on different ones of those to find a good audio. But yeah, I'll play with it and I'll find something because holy shit, I laugh so hard.
Is Jaravishi fired? Did you not see the Snapchat, Jarvis? Jarvis, first and foremost, bring your ass back up. Actually, don't bring your ass back up here.
Wait, hold up. Is he restricted to the comment box only?
Right now, for the rest of the night.
Dude, you were literally. I'm sorry. You were put in the corner, my man.
Yeah.
In hockey terms, Jarvis is in the penalty box.
Penalty box, 100%.
Corner.
Jarvis is fired, bro. This is
6 hours for ice picking.
Nice sports reference, Jeff. And that's penalty. Yeah, nice.
I know sports. I saw a movie once.
Yeah, that'll actually get you in the penalty box. Would you watch Mighty Ducks? No,
No, I was
Jarvis, you're
fucking
not
missing
fired.
Alaska.
That is not the first. That is not the first time that's happened. Actually, it's happened so much we have a name for it, and we call that the Tony D.
Yeah, Tony D e-break.
Ooh, why
Dude.
is that? How many times did he do it?
It was
Well, here's the
like
thing.
Tony D ended our show so many times you would have thought that was his fucking job. Was
Why
to end the
did you
show.
give him any access like that?
No, well,
Well, it
here's
was
the
on
thing, like,
Haps. It was on Haps.
well, it was on Haps, and it happened a couple of times here on StreamYard. But Tony would, of course, at the time he was a regular, and he had admin.
Tony was a co-host. Yeah, Tony was actually a co-host. He was a part of the show. He really was.
And he would.
Sorry, I scared him off.
No,
he was gone long before you.
Oh, fair enough.
but
Yeah,
he would.
No,
occasionally,
that's the only person I have ever flat out fucking fired and said, "No, yeah, you're done. I don't want you here
for
anymore."
good reason. And
I don't want him here as part of the show, but if you know, he's always welcome to pop up if he's feeling extra froggy.
Yeah.
But he's not a member of the show anymore.
But he would be like, "Oh, I'm out to eat with the family." I'm like, "Dude, you know it's fucking Wednesday, or you know it's Saturday. What the fuck?"
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
he
was
jumped
kind
up on his phone, and then be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go," and then he'd go and end the show from his phone. And I'm like, "Dude, it's not that hard, you know.
So it's,
Drop
yeah,
it
it's
out
not.
the back, swipe it left, you know. It goes away."
That's what multitasking or multi
Multi-broadcaster.
That's
No, it's not. It's not something.
Super collabs. I'm just saying.
It's not something that Jeff and I ever got mad about. We just laughed about it and joked about it and made fun of him. And like I said,
I think I made like 40 memes that first night.
We now have. And to be honest, to be fair, we did have stickers that said, "Click, hit the button," or don't hit the button, because there was a couple times when we was on Haps where I went to play music and I accidentally ended the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, so, you know,
we actually created this for when we end the show.
Hit the
button. And I had one that says, "Don't hit the button," but we haven't used it in forever.
Yeah.
Because,
so I mean,
Tony would be like, "All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get back to work." And it's like, "Don't hit the button."
You can use it.
Even when Tony was a member of the show, we still said to him, "Don't Tony D us."
Yeah. Now we literally had a name.
Like we're shitting on the guy.
This is what I meant by "oh no."
On a phone, it's an easy thing to do. I've literally almost done it once on a show going to end, and because it's a 2-step exit. You hit the end stream, and then it says, "Are you sure?" And then you hit the red button again.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what I do?
Red button and go, "Oh shit," and then hit the X.
You know what I do when I'm on my phone and I don't have to worry about anything. The back button.
Yep.
Hit
the back button. Or
hit the back button.
Android, so it shows everything you got up and just swipe it left, and it goes away.
You just hit the back button and you leave. But no, that's what we call it. We call it pulling a Tony D, and it's not we're not shitting on the guy. It's just happened. Tony did it too many times.
See, Steven, you're good. I mean, it's a thing people do. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm fucking dying inside. It's so fucking funny.
You're not Steven anymore. Now you're Tiny D Jr.
Well, here's the thing, though. Because he did it, he has to live with the consequences, as we'll never let him forget it. That's the rules. I'm sorry.
You pulled a Tony D on us, and now we're going to call you Tiny D Jr., buddy.
Yeah, now you're Tiny D.
But if we all remember, he doesn't have a tiny D because he has an elephant.
He's got a huge elephant cock.
Good enough for porn. I'm just saying.
He's the only guy on the network that was a porn star or is a porn star.
Hey,
Jeff,
you know what?
Jeff is doing research and he's trying to find the Jarvis porn.
I am. I've done a ton of research, and I'm dehydrated because of it. But you know.
Wow, look at you. Wow.
It is a bribe.
Well, of course it is.
A bribe.
Uh-oh.
Change your hair, woman.
Yeah.
What?
Did you change your hair?
It's straight. It's been straight for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't have to bribe me to shut the door. Just shut the door, baby.
See, it's straight.
Oh,
Okay. If you want to call that straight.
You have to pay the toll.
Oh my God! I brought you beer.
You didn't bring me a fucking sandwich.
oh, she's like, there's no winning over here.
She
Well,
still
I
owes me.
I love her. She's the absolute fucking best. I love that woman so goddamn much. I know she hates me.
Bring me beer.
Oh,
She did
Simple
bring
Jack
beer.
came
Wait,
back. See,
she's
Steven,
a
you
woman?
ran Simple Jack off.
Wait,
She's a
what?
woman?
Sure.
She's a
Yeah,
woman.
trust me, that's a woman.
I'm just saying, because as soon as you started diddling her pooter, she stopped being a woman to me.
Trust me, I have thoroughly investigated that situation. That is a woman. Oh God.
she come back to me. She heard me call her a woman. She's like,
Yes,
wait, what?
it's a woman? And I said, yes, that's a woman. And he was like, well, I mean, because as soon as you started diddling her pooter, she became a dude to me. And I said, I have thoroughly investigated that situation. And she's
I've
a
done
woman.
research.
I've done all the
Set it off for scientific
that's
review.
like the thing Jeff and I have.
I think he's been kicked out of bed tonight.
Yeah, that's like Jeff and I have always said, once one of us starts dating somebody, they're just another one of the boys to us. So they're all, they're 100% off limits.
Watch Clerks 2. It explains everything.
I mean, not that I have to worry about Jeff coming to Ohio and be like, "What's up, boy? What's up, Garden Gnome? I'm about to leave Click for you because it's like you have a man, and then there's a Garden Gnome." But bye, Bruce. You take your dog with you.
No, she's all right.
You want to go out there to cuddle the mama?
Nope. Bruce and I are one.
You got stuck with the dog in the doghouse.
Yeah. Move over, Rover. It looks like I'm moving in.
We get
Back in the doghouse again.
But I'm not in the doghouse because I did anything wrong. She's got to open in the morning, and she worked a double today.
No, honestly, though, what do you got to do to get put in the doghouse on your end?
Well, Blaze, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Oh, ladies in the audience, this handsome son of a bitch.
Single alert.
This handsome son of a bitch is single and maybe ready to mingle. I'm just saying. If you're in the Kentucky area and you're tired of fucking your brother.
Oh, I'm a step up.
You're a step in the right direction.
He might not be your brother, but he'll pretend to be your stepbrother.
Hey, just remember, Blaze, it's one small step for man. One giant leap for incest kind.
Hey, you know what they say about incest? Incest is the best. Put your cousin to the test.
Keep it in your family.
Oh, man.
Incest is the best. Put your sister to the test.
Yeah, I just got out of a relationship with my sister, mother, cousin.
I just got out of a relationship with your sister too. Sorry, Blaze, that was too easy. I don't even know if you have a sister or not. And if you have a sister, I'm sure she's an amazing young lady.
Dude, no hurt feelings.
It's all now, Click.
You don't have to stick your foot in your mouth to apologize. I'm good.
One
You've already
time.
done that.
One time.
You groveled enough once tonight.
Calm down, Blaze. We'll hash this out in the back of the rest stop like we always do. All right? Yeah, you bitches. Don't take my rest stop.
Oh my
time.
You're on the bottom tonight, though.
I saw
You need
TikTok
it.
today. I almost lost it. I saw a TikTok today. This girl was like doing a song and she's talking about being single, but she sucks dick behind the Walmart. And I wanted to stitch it so bad and go, what Walmart? I could use a blowjob. Fuck. Jesus. Where do I fucking sign up for that?
That's too much of a coincidence, man.
Just saying, you guys are talking about Walmart.
Yeah.
I like Walmart. I shop there. I'm just saying. I could go to the back. That's not
There's a
bad.
Walmart 2 minutes from my house.
Yeah, I gotta walk to Walmart, baby.
So if nobody knows, if you look on a map, there's a rest area right between Glick and I. That so we both like only have to drive the same distance. It's fair,
Halfway.
right?
Little meat- is it underneath the old Georgia pine?
No,
So
it's
you guys
behind a
can meet in
rest
the middle?
area. Georgia Pine. We're not in Georgia anymore, Toto.
Rest area. It's a creepy rest stop where a Sasquatch and a stoner go and violate each other.
And
Just
we,
make sure it's
we have a
dark and you
session.
go in the
we
weeds.
have a session.
It's a therapy
He
session.
hits my bong.
Yeah. So I
I'll
fall.
tell you what, I ain't never been a fan of bongs, but that is one amazing bong.
It'll get you high, baby. It'll get you high.
That is one impressive bong you have, sir.
Oh man.
Hey, just remember, Glick, eye contact is key.
I give him one eye. It's not gay if it's only partial. I wear an eye patch. I feel like I'm a pirate.
It's only gay if you wink. Like I said, it's only gay if you take your socks off. I mean, as long as you keep your socks on, you're good.
Well, I
What if
hardly ever wear socks. It's
What
summer.
if you swap socks?
It's gay.
Ooh. Oh, that's
What if you swap socks?
well, the problem is that being at a rest stop, it's dark. So you end up, you grab his sock, he grabs yours.
Sometimes we do it in the stall and
grab each other's
socks on the doorknob.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We grab each other's socks.
Yeah. That's not a sock, buddy. I'm just saying.
It might rhyme with
It's more
socks.
like in your case, it's more like a Vienna sausage.
But see, he loves it. He loves it when I stroke his Bigfoot silky tree smelling hair.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Keep going. Keep going.
Happy Pride Month, bitches. Guilty as.
It is Pride Month. You could. It is Pride Month and Men's Health Month.
It's Pride Month and Men's Mental Health Month. It's
so you guys get a twofer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a twofer.
Yeah, we get our tissues for our issues, and
I question who's the lot lizard between the two of you.
Steven. Me.
Yeah, Steven.
Steven. Because he kills the episodes.
Oh man, I hope he's watching this right now and not playing COD. He's missing some good shit.
So speaking of and things, so what you guys are saying, because Mark and Brian call Jaravici a serial killer, what you're saying is Jarvis is the Eileen Warnhouse of the podcast.
Oh my god, I almost had to Google that for a second.
Oh man.
You know what, Glick, you were talking about making videos, and I'm seriously considering,
What is he talking about?
What are you talking about, Brian?
I thought it had something to do with the conversation. I'm reading it. I'm like, I don't.
He's trying to text from his pocket. Come help me! I'm going to jail.
Yeah, please, Brian.
He's got
Jarvis, don't worry about it, brother. I promise you, you're fine. Nobody's mad at you. Nobody's upset with you.
I think it's fucking hilarious, man. Shit
Not
happened.
that big of a
He
deal.
didn't say he wanted to break up episodes. I'm just saying.
Dude, don't be
I was
hard on
gonna wrap it
yourself.
up before the 2-hour mark, but yeah, nonetheless.
I'm just saying, Glick, you wanted to make shorts for the YouTube channel and stuff. I'm just saying, a good idea would be renting a couple Jags and doing the whole Tawny Katane thing. I'm just saying. Hey, there's a record button here.
Oh, what? Oh, for what?
I don't know. That's the first time I've ever seen it.
On StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can record it and then you have it. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You are recording.
It's underneath where it says private chat.
Weird. Well, oh, you're recording.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Ladies,
Jesus Christ, what's he talking about? What does Jesus Christ have anything to do with? I don't know what the hell we were talking about.
I don't know why did we get on to Jeebus?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you.
Cheese and rice.
Click. Look over where it says private chat. Do you see the recording button?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I just saw it. It wasn't there before.
Did you press it? Did you press it?
No.
It's showing that you are uploading 3 things. Or wait, Jeff's uploading, Connor's uploading, I'm uploading. Oh, wait, it says, please ask all guests to stay in the studio until the recordings are done.
Y'all have like multiple windows open or some shit.
Oh, no. Maybe it's because we're recording live. Because it's literally showing all of us. Jeff hosts, Connor hosts, Glick hosts, uploading, so we're live.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, never seen that either. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching us and you are hanging out and you're feeling extra froggy, maybe you've had a couple drinks and you want to come be a part of some fucking shit, some fucking bullshit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the link.
Yeah.
This has got to be one of y'all's funniest nights for sure.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you guys can click on it.
Oh no, I'm thinking about Connor falling out of the chair, and I keep walking over. Sorry.
And if you're over on the old X, well, then I implore you to jump over to YouTube or Facebook, and then you guys can chat with us as well. You don't have to hide in the shadows. And if you're feeling froggy, hit that link and come up, man. It's an open door. It is an open door challenge. It is Saturday night. It is Nonsensical Nonsense, and we encourage everybody and anybody to come up. Just make sure your camera's off. And nobody wants to see your pepper. We have been actually having some really fun shows of late.
Yes, you guys have. It's been a real banger, dude.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. Oh shit! I hold on a second. Sorry, Rocky. Hold on, Rocky. I got you.
Oh, is he
Rocky, the link from the show before.
Oh,
ruined it.
Yeah. Oh, here, I'll send him one through Snap.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to do. Oh God, why can I not find it? No, stop it. And he sent me a picture that said he was backstage.
Weird.
Yeah, on the old one. Oh shit.
Well,
What the
fuck? Hey, look, I joined and I left and I didn't end the show.
Oh, that was you. I was like, what the hell is that? I thought it was somebody about to hang their balls over the camera.
I wish somebody
would not be the first time.
No, I wish somebody would pretend to be me while we're doing the live show.
I sent him the link.
That's the new link. My bad. Jarvis ended the show. He fucking killed us. So the old link was bad, and nobody's seen you backstage. So hit that link, and then
we're not there anymore.
Steven did it.
Fucking Steven. Jesus. No, but like I said,
Rocky was trying to join the show. Way to go, Jeremy.
Alienate our only main fan. God damn, dude.
The curse of the gym.
Come on, Jeebles. Hit the link and come up here with us. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Jeeves.
Steven, it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard, buddy.
Hey, trust me, Jarvis. None of us are on your dick because it's way too big.
Yeah. I've seen this. This is
so
like a trend. This is like a trend on Saturday. As the night goes on, Steven just becomes a punching bag for some reason or another.
And the jokes get more and more homophobic.
The sad part about it is, the sad part about it is Steven is, in all honesty, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Steven's the goddamn rock star of this network. I mean, the guy is right up there with me. I'm doing 4 shows a week. He's doing 3 shows a week. He pops in on Saturday nights. He hangs out with us on Saturday nights. Not only that, but he's in the comments. He's watching everybody's show. Steven is the goddamn MVP.
Steven has no life.
Why would you?
I wasn't going to say that. I was just trying to give my man props, but.
I mean, I don't have a life, but I'm too lazy to get online.
What's going on, Ground? Hit that.
Yeah, Alyssa's a fan too.
Well, Alyssa's
always fun.
Alyssa, she's stuck in a cage.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to really do but go online and watch.
Most valuable penis. This is true. You do bring the elephant trunk to the.
Most valuable penis.
You are the Ron Jeremy of Nonsensical Network. I'm just saying.
You know what, Jeff? I feel like you need to redo the Avengers picture and put Jarvis's face on Thor's hammer. Put Jarvis right on Mjolnir.
just put Steven, his head on a stick.
Jarvis is the hammer of the god. Jarvis has a hammer of the gods.
I need a full body picture of Jarvis so I can hang Thor's hammer.
If you haven't seen the movie Anaconda, watch it. Triple that size.
Yeah.
I watched a movie called Anaconda. It was starring Jiravishi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's this.
And even Ice Cube couldn't get away from that. Let me tell you, boy.
Ooh, that's your porn name, Jarvis. Anaconda.
Yeah.
Anaconda 2.
Jarvis.
Anaconda 2, Rise of Jiravishi. I'm shooting a porn here.
Porn network. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Hey, Ma, I'm trying to shoot a porn here. Right? I got a massive fucking hammer. Right? What's the matter with you, Ma?
We're just gonna produce Steven fucking standing there with his giant dick out.
Yeah, where is Connor? Where the hell is Connor at?
He went to go put his kids to bed.
Oh, that's right.
He sent a Snapchat the other day. He's laying next to the crib going, you'd think it'd be easy to put a kid to bed. His daughter's looking out through the bars like, hi. He's like, I've been laying here for an hour. I'm like, fuck, I wish I could tell you.
I told him chloroform works wonders.
Yep.
Oh man.
Podcast. However, I will say, you know what, Jarvis?
NyQuil pills.
Jarvis, I will say your little fuck up has boosted the live viewers. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Did it really?
Yeah.
Well, we usually top out around 10.
I'm not a numbers guy. You know, I see them and whatnot. I'm not a numbers guy. I don't care. I mean, as long as we're having fun in the chatter's box.
Occasionally look at while somebody's talking sports. But yeah.
Yeah. You know, so now if we can just
glance up at the numbers. They're
just trying to encourage them to hit
down
that
to
link
5 people.
We're just trying to encourage them to hit that link in the bio and come hang out with us.
Yeah.
I thought that grunge.
He's like, you're welcome.
I thought that Grongbis guy was going to come up. He said, "Let me." See
he'll Grongibis.
Has he been up here before?
No.
He's been watching. He's a cool guy.
But we had a whole 40 minutes that we did on trying to figure out how to say his name.
It wasn't 40 minutes, but yeah, we really did. We were trying to figure out how to say his name.
Every time we try to figure out a name, it feels like 3 hours.
He was like,
Grange. That's what I can. Grange. I mean, if there was a U there, it'd be grunge.
It's Grongibis.
Yeah,
Grongibis.
Yeah, he said it to us phonetically. So that we can figure out how to say
it. He's a cool dude, man. He pops in and he's always in the chat, and we haven't had him up here on a Saturday night in the chat, and that's why I said hit that link, man. Come on up, turn your camera on, put your pecker. Well, you don't have to put your pecker away, just don't put your pecker on camera.
Exactly.
He's in Ohio, boy. He's Southern Ohio.
You imagine some dude, no penis on camera, but he's edging himself the entire time.
He's like,
What?
oh,
You don't do that?
oh, I'm gonna show Glick my little pecker. Oh,
He's like, I'm gonna click all over the
He's gonna get
screen.
it. He's gonna get it. Yeah.
I'm about to do a tribute to Glick.
I seriously hope Rocky looked that up. My wife and I were talking about it the other day, and she's like, "Men are disgusting." I was like, "Oh, you have no fucking idea."
You have no idea.
And I was like, "Hold on, I'll send you some links." She's like, "No, don't." I was like, "Okay, go ahead and look up what a tribute is."
Oh,
She's
shit.
like in she said like in fucking Hunger Games. I said, "No, not like the Hunger Games." And I sat there and explained it to her for like 15 minutes what it says. She's like, "That's disgusting." I said, "Yeah, you have no idea." And she's like, "Are they at least naked?" I was like, "No," because we were talking about her social media. She was telling me that
Trust me, nobody's getting her tributes.
somebody said that a friend of hers said that some guy sent her a picture of her Instagram picture saying, "You look amazing. Your tits look great in this picture." And she's just showing a little bit of cleavage.
You're talking about your wife, right?
No, my wife's friend.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's ever sent that message to your wife.
Yeah, okay. But she says, can guys get off to a picture like that? I said, "Please."
Yeah. Oh, JC Penney's catalog, baby.
I said, you give me a rock, I'll figure out a way to fuck it.
JC Penney's,
I can see a pair of bras, just imagine titties in there.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. Flip through the
I
laundry.
close my eyes enough. I hope for the bad airbrushing.
Yeah, Sports Illustrated, yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
been there.
I found a penthouse forum in the woods one time.
Ah,
Yeah.
the Holy Grail.
Yeah, it was actually one of those tropes. What's that?
Yeah,
Dear Penthouse.
yeah.
Mm. Yep, it was those.
I feel like I
That
could
was
write
shit.
I feel like yeah. Believe it or not, Jeff, shut the fuck up. I could probably write a couple stories to Penthouse.
Dude, in all seriousness, I think I would
Fiction.
be good at it, but I would actually have to sit down and actually do it. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
I could send in the audio.
Yeah, I could absolutely make something up. I'm talking about a real life experience. That's what I said, shut the fuck up. Because we all know I'm the prude. We all know that I'm the prude of the network and blah blah blah.
I'm not saying
Are you really? I didn't notice that.
Wait. So you're saying you read the Penthouse letters and you're like, wait, that's real? Like, so my shower broke down and all of a sudden a bus full of soccer players came by. And we jammed on my front porch. And I went in the shower.
You gotta post that comment.
No, Jeff. First and foremost, I've never once read an article in Penthouse because Penthouse showed penetration.
Yes, I did.
It was not Playboy, where I actually do read Playboy. So obviously, I'm there for the obvious reason, but I've also read Playboy because Playboy actually does have really.
Never read an article in a magazine.
See, I always went for the more like the non-article ones, like Cherry and
we got to see you and give us your.
That's one thing I remember. Cherry and Hustler was another one I liked.
Yeah, they showed penetration. Cherry. And stuff like that. They showed penetration. You got to give us one of these and show us your face.
He did. I'm ready. Oh,
God, man, he left. Bye, Gronk.
I brought him up and he dropped.
He might add it. Oh, if he comes back up. No, yeah. Like Hustler. I ain't never read shit in Hustler because you actually get to see
the title
and butthole. You get to see this and butthole. And a butthole looks like that. If you don't know what a butthole looks like, it looks like that.
It looks like a balloon knot.
Rings. With the rings?
Maybe. I mean, some people. It's 2024. Who are we to judge? I'm just saying.
They're called pure things.
I thought that was the floor.
It was the one. But Playboy, no, I actually read Playboy, and I enjoyed Playboy as well. No, yeah, like I said, I told
you about that guy's house I went to when I used to plumbing and heating repair.
That's not you're not going to send that letter to Hustler. You're going to send that letter to Playgirl. Jeff?
No. I went to this. I used to do plumbing and heating repair. For my,
I spread my cheeks as Mike Concho.
and this guy had 9 stacks that basically covered his back of his couch, full with Playboys.
I've seen.
And I was like, Jesus, dude. He's like, I'm a subscriber. I was like, since when? 1892? Good God.
It was a birthday present for when he turned 18. From
Hey, Connor.
What was that? Oh, we all froze. There he is. Give me 2 fingers, buddy, just in case.
Connor.
Copy that. There he is. We just gotta make sure you're real. We can do it before.
We've seen many insertions on this
How's
show.
it going, y'all? Can y'all hear me okay?
What's up?
Yeah, we got you,
Yeah,
man.
we can hear you.
Hey, you know what? Rotate.
Oh,
rotate
now the signal's all choppy. I can't hear you guys.
Are you on your phone?
Oh.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
Rotate it.
Yeah, turn it sideways.
He said he
I
can't.
swear to God, if your dick comes out.
There
There you go.
Can you
Yeah.
hear
All
us?
right, I think you guys are stopped sounding all choppy here.
That's,
If you have-
that's how it always
yeah,
happens. It's like
yeah,
some fake
other
back and
windows.
forth talk, and then all of a sudden, penis!
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry, guys. My connection's bad. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no!
Holy
shit!
I think he's in a bad internet spot.
Yeah,
or
you might have a
something.
bad internet connection.
Yeah.
Whose dungeon are you in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be able to. This ain't going to work.
house. Understood.
Maybe when I'm on the land.
Always good to see your face, Grumbus.
If it doesn't work along, hang out in the chatter's box. You're good, brother. You know we like you around here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's in Ohio, boy. He's down
leave
here.
Steven's house.
That's a bummer.
The signal is shit at Stevens. You need to leave, and you'll get better signal.
Yeah. There's a window in his basement, super easy to slide in and out of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his butthole.
That was the joke. I'm glad you got it.
It's not a window.
Let it simmer. Let it simmer.
Let me explain to you guys. The window is actually Jervishi's butthole, and his butthole is extra expanded. Jervishi can fit 2 small windows in his butthole at the same time. Don't ask Connor and I how we know that, but we just know.
You're good. You're good, Gron.
Oh,
You're
that's
good,
your
brother.
guitar. Shit, that was fucking me up, man. I thought there was noises coming from like somewhere out
I
there.
love when you're stoned and I play background music and you're like, what the fuck?
Blaze is so behind on
for it because I'm drunk and I'm like,
Where's that music coming from?
Yeah, dude, it was.
I need to find a bunch of audios just to fuck with you guys.
like you start playing music and I start looking at the weapons, the assortment of weapons I have in my bedroom. Like my gun's there, my machete's there, my nunchucks are hanging on the doorknob, my baseball bat's over there. Like I have a guitar. I have a guitar. I can use that as a weapon. I've got multiple championship belts. I can use that as a weapon because a 6'2", 300-pound guy swinging an 8-pound belt. You're
With
absolutely
that
going
music, does he have freaking fairy wings too?
What?
Yeah, he just doesn't show them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Leave my fairy wings out of this, you little bitch.
Stop with the crickets.
See, here's the thing. When my security system goes off in the middle of the night, I have it set up that confetti blows out. And like, like I get all excited, like, today's the fucking day.
No, you don't. Stop it. First and foremost, you have no legs, so you roll off your bed. And if you fall in the position, you would
Listen,
cry.
dude, I don't care if I have to roll out to shoot somebody. I'm having a good time tonight.
If you lay in your bed like you sit in a chair, that's I'm sorry.
Connor's alarm goes off in his house, and he's like, It's Nikki who jumps up and grabs the AR, and she's like, "It's go time, bitches."
There we go.
I want to get this one. I want to get this one.
I got this, baby. Don't worry about it.
Hey, calm down. Yeah, trust me, no burglar's afraid of Jesse. All right, Connor.
Honey, he got me.
Connor's got like a little 22.
Thank you, Alyssa. Oh,
You
man.
break into my house, motherfucker.
Double pumps his BB gun.
Connor gets to the stairs, and all you hear is. What the hell?
What you'll hear is a whole lot of NDs because I'm pissed off.
Hopefully
Hopefully this scares him. I can't make it downstairs. Pow!
Go through the reach down this flight of stairs.
How do you aim from the floor, though?
That's why I needed a bipod.
Fair.
Yeah, you're by all right.
It's
Oh, man.
it's easy to go prone when you're already there.
Facts.
Connor's like, I got no legs. I'm always prone.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. Let me explain why it's funny. They're Jesus.
Explain why it's funny.
Good job. Good job, Glick. I'm proud of you. Oh, my vape's doing it. Fuck.
Oh, Private Connor, you got no legs.
Private car.
You should hobble yourself to the store and get another vape.
Oh, no, it's just.
Private Connor, you want some ice cream?
I want some Oxy. Lieutenant Dan, you want some Oxy?
Lieutenant Dan, you want
Oh, boy, do I.
Connor, you want to see me bang your mom?
Am I what?
You want to see me bang your mom?
I would rather blow my brains out than see
Just the voice alone.
see me bag your mom.
Private Connor, I want this beef. It's delicious.
Oh, man.
You're gonna love it.
that. Oh, God.
I know I do a terrible Forrest Gump, but nonetheless, you guys get the point.
That's it. That sounds like more like Thing from Fantastic Four. What do you mean, fucking Forrest Gump?
It's no worse than Jeff's fucking
My
Christopher
walking
Walken.
rules. Fuck you.
Oh,
Look at
man.
here, see? You're talking to my guy all wrong, see? If you do it again, I'll stab you in the neck with a stubborn iron.
Jeff, give me your best Joe from Family Guy impression. Listen here, Steve.
Listen here, see? I got no legs. I'm gonna wheel. Peter, look at here, see?
Batman, come here, Steve.
I'm a goddamn idiot. I'm such an idiot.
Peter.
Peter. Listen here, Peter.
Here, Peter. You're under arrest, say.
What is stuck point? What is hashtag stuck points?
So hashtag stuck points came from Connor's. Actually, it's a valid point. However, I'm an asshole. Good job, dickhead.
Yeah, way to go. Way to go.
I turned it into a joke, but it's a valid thing. Connor's therapist said that's.
So instead of like triggers or like things like that, she calls them stuck points. So like you have an issue that you're in your brain that you get stuck on and you can't let go of. And so she calls them stuck points.
Okay, that totally makes sense. That makes sense. I think I was
a piece of shit. So he created Operation Stuck Point.
Yeah.
Operation Stuck Point is when Connor gets left on the toilet and because his legs don't work.
Anyway.
Operation Stuck Point because Connor's legs don't.
I thought he was done. I brought him back because I thought he was done.
Family in the background.
Bravo team, go! Alpha team, wipe! Bravo team, lift!
Charlie team, roll!
What are the processes,
boys? We got an Operation Stuck Point. We got a man stuck down. We got a man down. We leave no man behind. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Sad
roll, hobble, crutch, whatever. Let's go.
The sad truth behind that is after I had my back surgery and I came back to work, like the third day I was back from work, my legs went completely numb while I was on the shitter. And I had to have one of my privates come help me up off the shitter.
I'm sorry.
It happens to the best of us. Whether you have legs or you don't have legs, Connor. We've all been there.
I can't even laugh at that. That's
I can. I can. And I will.
It's funny.
Like that's a Polaroid moment. I'm sorry.
Life
that's why I had a private to help me is because if one of my fellow NCOs would have come and got me, there would have been pictures of me stuck on the fucking toilet.
Oh yeah,
that would have been.
That's a poster on the barracks wall moment.
That would have been really fucked up.
If I was in the military with,
but you're not wrong. We in the military, we worked with people that would do shit like that.
Oh,
if I was in the military with Connor and I got that call, as soon as I walked into the bathroom, the first thing I would do is put my arm around him and go.
So
this makes it work. He's stuck on the toilet.
This reminds me of a funny Air Force story that happened to me. So
on your desk.
Stoned off your ass.
No, it's about a photo. So when I was in England, I was working the Line D shop. In other words, we delivered the bombs to the flight line, and I had one of those instant camera things where you just drop off at Walmart.
Oh yeah.
So I had one. I had it sitting on the table, and I went on a job, and never thought about it. So I get back to, I think I was in California at this time. You know, the wife at that time and I went to Walmart, dropped it off, and it was like the 1 hour photo. So we just like walked around, shopped, whatever. Picked it up, and there was a note in there that says some of these photos cannot be developed because of its content. And I'm sitting there, what the fuck? So I'm going through the negatives and I'm going, and then I see like 3 pictures of ball sacks.
Nice.
Like, I forgot to take those.
Shit.
No, like back when I was in the military, we had digital cameras. We didn't even have fucking smartphones. So you just got that digital camera, it would get digital fucking camera on you at all times, just in case. Yeah. Don't worry, Connor. One of these days, he's gonna become crippled, and he'll never.
I'm going to show up to his house in my handicap accessible van with all this stuff, and I'm going to be like, "See, this is paid for with your tax dollars. Have fun."
We have a new feature and a new toy that I just learned.
I saw you had that scroll at the bottom. How'd you do that?
Check this out.
Hey, you know what? There might have been like an update. Sorry.
I was going to say there must have been an update between the two things because that recording
that on Wednesday nights.
Oh, you got a banner. You got a fucking banner or whatever.
Yeah, where did you find that?
It's in the banners. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to make a legit one.
Oh, look at that! It's a
fucked
ticker.
up. Steven fucked up.
So you can you make it a.
Yeah, and it says scroll across the bottom.
Oh, look at that! I'll be damned.
A ticker. No,
Yeah,
I can't remember.
it's called a ticker. It's actually called a ticker.
Ticker. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a ticker. I'm gonna if I can figure out how my keyboard works.
You should put donate to Connor for
his accessible van.
and then put his,
Send me the money, I'll build it.
put his cash.
Send me the money, I will fucking
You
build
might
it,
get
dude.
something.
Breaking news. Oh yes. See, they should know better than to give us stupid toys like this.
Dude, is there any way to block Steven from doing that? Just to,
There's gotta be a way to lock certain
Just change the password and give everybody his password except for. Why are you not scrolling across the bottom?
Because you
You
didn't
dirty
click the
little
scroll. Where'd you
I
put
didn't
that?
click the scroll. I didn't click the scroll. I gotta
I
do
got
it all over again.
It won't let you.
Christ.
Good.
Oh,
I
it looks
got
like
it.
we can only have so many.
Dude, Blaze, you are making me jealous of how high you are. I can fucking
why?
see
Oh,
it.
sorry.
I can see it in your face, dude.
Well, delete some of them.
Your eyes are fucking.
And I ate a couple more gummies about 20 minutes ago or so. So they're
Yeah, nice.
Oh, man.
yeah,
Just
See,
delete
my-
some of these.
My oxy's already starting to wear off.
yeah. I'm also sitting in a chair without wheels, and I'm not leaning back in it, so I think I'm doing all right.
I think we can only have so many tickers.
I think you're a bitch.
Well,
You know that. I think you're.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah.
Let me take this. Let me take that off.
Shut up,
What-
Steven.
What are they
Delete
doing?
They're fucking with the
Get
shit
it?
in the background. They're working
I
on
think
the.
I got it. I think I got it, Jeff.
Oh, they're doing the ticker.
Oh, I got it.
Operation Stuck Points.
Don't delete that.
But no,
No,
seriously.
no.
Take it
when-
off.
When you describe what that was, it's my therapist.
Oh, there it is.
It's like
I
rumination.
was there. I just had to
That's it, and
scroll
it's
down.
so
You edit. You have
dude,
to
it's-
scroll a little bit.
it makes
I'm an
everything
asshole.
hard to focus on and everything else, in
Yeah.
life and shit. It fucking
Yeah.
oh my god, it drove me crazy.
We're
And
trying
that's
to.
the reasons why I'm on Lamotrigine. It's called Lamotrigine. It's like a mood stabilizer, and it
Yeah.
helps me calm down and process things.
I'll
I need that.
All right.
The last few times that they've switched my meds up for my psych meds,
Mhm.
I've become like for the first 2 weeks, like that little adjustment period, I become really angry really fast at just the most menial shit.
Yeah.
Just
Now,
like,
do you have like mood swings like when you're not on your meds? Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that fucking
I
it's
think I need to be medicated after this.
yeah. I mean, I would get super angry, dude. I'd punch a wall or something. That's technically
normal.
violence.
I get,
so.
I yell, I yell a
That's
lot.
not normal.
I say shit that I shouldn't. And
You know,
yeah.
believe it or not, I'm really good at not saying the thing I want to say when I'm angry. I don't know why, but I
Mhm.
always hold back. Because I'm like, and it comes down to it's like, if this is going to be used against me, I'm not going to say it.
see, I just do my best not to direct it at anyone.
Right.
Yeah,
like
I
a couple
unfortunately
of times a couple of times I've blown up in front of my kids, and just like that apology that you have to give afterward it's like the smallest that I've ever felt.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude, like I just cussed out a 5-year-old. What a fucking asshole.
See, I never
I'll punch a
cussed
5-year-old.
I've never cussed out my kids, but I
It-
mean, I've yelled. I've gotten loud. But it was for a lot of different reasons. My mind was never in the right place for a long time.
Yeah, it's a conversation for a Monday night, but I mean,
yeah. Sorry.
those usually no. Those usually come along with like a full episode for me, which is
True.
just lovely.
Yeah. Yes.
And so it ends up being, I mean, like the last time it happened, my oldest son came out to the garage because I was like, I need to separate myself from my family for a minute. And my son came out. He was like, "Dad, are you okay?" And he's like, I was like apologizing to him.
Hurt?
Yeah.
When your kid's like, "Are you okay, Dad?" And I'm like, "Fine."
I was like,
I'm going for
I
a
was
walk.
like standing there apologizing to him because I know that I just fucked up, and I'm trying to like regain my wits about me and get everything back and calm back down and like figure out where I'm at and all this shit. And he comes out and he's,
gentlemen,
what?
Yeah.
If I may,
Yes.
you have to learn how to flip the switch. Just a few weeks back, I discovered that I had to flip the switch.
Yes.
So I hit that switch, and now is golden, whether it is or not. In their perspective, and in their mind, and in their eyes, it's gold. You just flip that switch.
Sometimes it's a little less in control than we want it to be, though.
I don't know if it's
Or you learn how to control it when you get older, or you learn how to control it when you've dealt with the amount of shit that people that
it comes with time. And
I am
some of us
44 years old. I still can't control it.
Yeah, some of us just have.
Well, it's also linked to like PTSD and stuff. So
Right, obviously.
I've been told by multiple
Try to
people.
explain that to the wife. It goes over like a lead balloon.
I've been told by multiple people that I'm an emotionless robot. And a few weeks ago, I flipped that switch again. People no longer get to see the upset, aggravated, agitated, mad, sad. Well, I mean, like
I pulled that one today. I did.
Oh, this would be great for Monday night. But
I'm just that switch, and I'm like, all right, game over. Cool.
Yeah.
This is where we're going down.
There's sometimes when you can control it, and like that's most of the time. And there's sometimes where there's a stuck point or a trigger or whatever you want to call it, and it hits. And
wipe his ass.
It flips the right switch at the wrong time.
Oh, listen, love you, girl.
Good night.
Love you,
Make
girl.
sure you slap.
I'll do my best. I'll try not to.
Give Steven a smack on the ass, tell him to move over.
Yeah. Tell him good job from me last night.
You guys all know that Alyssa's in her cage, and Jarvis had that.
Make sure he changes your hamster wheel bottle.
I thought we came to the conclusion.
Jarvis had the tablet, he wrapped it up bars, and he put on the show. And now he said, "You have free reign," so she's going to go watch Vampire Diaries or whatever as she falls asleep in her cage.
If anybody should be in the cage tonight, it's him for fucking up.
Hey, Jarvis, you really dropped the ball, bro.
We're gonna give him a complex.
You know,
He's gonna be like, "I'm not leaving tonight. I can just sit there. I'm not even touching my fucking keyboard anymore."
I feel like I have to have the disappointed dad talk with Jarvis.
Right?
I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. Let me down.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Make it cry just hearing that.
You know I love you. You know I love you, but you let me down tonight, man. You're better than this, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
God, I hope this doesn't turn into a stepfather-son freaking porn. I know Jarvis down there.
You're welcome, Jarvis. Sorry, I wasn't here for what you were thanking me for, but you're welcome.
No, I had to have the disappointed dad talk with Jarvis. You ever had that conversation with your dad? No, I've never had that conversation with my dad. I don't know what that's like because my dad would be like, "I'm disappointed in you." And it's like, really? I got 40 years of disappointment. You want to talk about this? You want to go to this
that conversation with my dad? Well, that's not
really bad.
Yeah,
you Brady Bunch motherfuckers who's like, my mom and dad are still married after 45 years.
Oh my God, fuck you.
I grew up in a nice house and mom and dad loved each other and all my sisters are by blood and all my brothers are by blood. We don't do a blended family like this. Fuck you.
I apologize that I had a decent home growing up. My trauma was in adulthood instead of my childhood. Sorry.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Your trauma doesn't amount to my trauma. My trauma is better than your trauma.
I think we all have trauma, but nobody's trauma is somebody else's.
Jokes are jokes.
No, I know. I'm just
actually, anybody whose parents are still together after all these years, and Jeff's parents have been together for 475 and a half years. So, yeah.
Still alive?
Yes. Yeah. Jeff's parents are. You joke about me walking with Jesus, but literally, Jeff's parents walked with Jesus.
My mom used to babysit Jesus.
Jeff's mom was like 75 when she had him.
Wow, I'm so confused.
And that was 23 and a half kids later. I say half because Jeff's a half because he's mildly retarded. So
I don't care where it went. Go. I'm sorry.
I survived abortion. I'm just saying.
But again, when you're having kids at that age, I'm just saying. What you guys don't know is Jeff has a little brother who is actually only 2 years old.
No, my younger brother is 4 years younger than me. My oldest brother is how old is Jim?
I don't know.
Jeff's parents were Adam and Eve. Jeff's mom and dad were Adam and Eve.
Well, my older brother is technically my half brother from my dad's first marriage.
Is that the one who wrecked his motorcycle?
That just made my head spin.
He told me he'd ship it down here. I'm like, what do I want fucking parts for? Because it's fucked up.
Dude, just parents were old when we graduated high school.
Oh fuck!
And I'm not saying like our parents were old.
It was right after my dad's 50th.
Yeah, like my kids are like my dad's old, and I'm 42. I'm 22. But like Jeff's parents were actually old. Like his dad was at graduation and a walker. He was like 7.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, Connor.
I probably will be 2, but I'll be 37.
Hey,
what are you doing hanging out the window?
Yeah.
Smoking.
Smoking them tweeds all the time.
Smoking the devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Nice.
Weed's a gateway drug.
Gateway to happiness,
obviously. Yeah. Dude,
wait a fuck you, bitch, I'm happy as hell.
Weed makes me so much calmer.
Dude, I almost said the N-word.
What?
See, it's not that easy.
Not in a bad way, but like in a good way, because like old school.
Based off of your skin color, there's not a good way.
There's a good way.
Yeah, like old school Glick came out when I was hanging out in the hood with my friends, like all my black friends. It was just like I was be like, "Fuck you, man."
You're telling me
man.
Oh man. Oh damn.
No, because I used to get yelled at because we were talking. Derek and I were talking about this last night on Glick's House of Music, and I always tell everybody, man, I'm like half country, half hood, and he said it last night, and I was like, I ain't never heard anybody else say that. So when I was hanging out with we'll say city friends, my friends from the city, they were like, Glick, you're allowed to say it. I'm like, yep, nope, not allowed. Pretty sure I'm allowed. Yeah, and they're like, it's fine. So, when I was hanging out with that circle of friends, obviously, not the hard R, but the what I mean. So in that group, but out in public, it wasn't like I was saying it to them. Hey, like, hey, what up, my? Hey, dab it up,
My dude.
But they're like, "Yo, you got to get over that, man." And I'm like, "No, I don't got to get over that because the moment I say it in public, I'm about to get jumped by 37."
Sounds like
moment
a
I
scene
get
from a
comfortable
Tarantino
and I
movie.
do it in front of people I don't know, I'll be dead.
Yeah. They're like, you fine, like you know we got you on me. I'm like, really no.
Yeah, it's all by myself, fuckers.
Really no. Really.
Oh man.
Really no.
This shit's funny. I don't
Yeah,
know in
been
a
there.
good way though.
My cousin used to say that shit while he was playing COD. I was like, maybe, but not like in the fun, in like the hard ER, like you.
Oh man.
like we say Connor with the hard ER.
It was a rough one, and I could not convince him to stop. He probably still does it to this day.
Cam does that, and I'm like, yo, hey, let's yeah, like let's not. Let's
Poquito Blanco, dude.
Of course, you could just end up like Peter Griffin and made me the king.
I usually
they respected me. It made me their king.
I'll usually say something like, "Dude, you're too mayo to say that word." I mean, you're the whitest of the white. You don't need to be saying shit like that.
I'm so white, I'm clear.
And that goes for every white motherfucker.
So white, it doesn't matter how you end that word; it's still evil.
It's never good. It's never
I think it's just disrespectful. But anyway.
I think the word's dumb in general.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I can say that, and then I say that, and then I'm called a racist, and I'm like, wait a minute.
But anyway.
wait a minute. I'm on your side, racist.
On whose side?
You know,
don't worry about it.
Them people. I'm on they side. They said, as Tony D always said, they said, like, who the fuck are they? You know, they.
You know, they who the fuck is they?
I have no idea who they are, Tony.
Them over there.
Huh?
What were you? You sounded like you were about to say something.
Oh, I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. I'm hearing words, but they're not connecting.
You're here, but none of the lights are on upstairs.
Blaze is like guys. Blaze is like guys. I can smell and taste color.
Right now, I probably could. I was thinking about a story.
Dude, his eyeballs haven't been open for the last hour.
I love it. I'm not even stoned in that occasion. Like Blaze and I have all of a sudden turned into Chang and Wong Bang. I'm Ching Asian. When Asian and I are both Asian as hell.
Blaze's new nickname is Something Wong.
Something Wong.
I'm Ching Chong and he's Wong Bong. Neither one of our eyes work anymore. It's just like fuck it.
But he has an excuse. You don't. That's the problem.
I know. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You're gonna
that time
cancel?
Blaze was actually going to say something.
You gonna cancel us? Good luck.
No. I'm just gonna
Hey Jeff, you remember the time we got boycotted and the people who boycotted us still watch our show every week?
They still do. They still do. I'm sure.
I need to go get a refill and use the restroom, fellas.
Make your bladder gladder.
I will gladder.
Gladder. I love that. That was the most.
I swear to God, I almost said it at work the other day. I'm on the phone with a client, and I'm like, I gotta run.
Anytime. No, I love that. I love that. And Connor, this is before your time. Jeff and I have been boycotted a couple of times. and I've made fun of Jeeves and Leggy for this. God love them. I love Jeeves and Leggy. But I made fun of both of them for this because they were a part of one of our boycotts. And they're like, we're going to boycott Nonsensical Nonsense because we don't like those guys. But they watched every show. And me being me, because especially on a Saturday night when I get drunk, I'm like, hey,
Who's watching?
you know how boycott works? Like if you boycott someone, you're not supposed to watch them, but you guys are still watching us. You know, like the fuck is wrong with you idiots? We boycott Nonsensical Nonsense, but we're still gonna watch them every week.
Live.
Yeah, they're live. We're gonna watch them because they're the greatest thing that's happened to this entire app and this entire platform on Haps. Because let's be honest,
Oh, and Haps was just a dumpster.
99.99999% of the broadcasters on Haps nobody gave a fuck about.
Well,
However,
the only guy I found good was the guy that would set up and play the piano at a bar. He was like a DJ / piano player at a bar, and he would set up a camera watching himself so people on Haps could watch too. And I was like, I'm not mad at this.
the only guy I found interesting on Haps was Nonsensical Nonsense. That Glick guy, he was pretty goddamn.
I thought he was an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, he's an asshole. You're not wrong.
I boycotted him.
Yeah, hey, you know, Glick is an asshole. You're not wrong, but he puts on a hell of a show with his boys. I mean, I'm just saying,
boys.
Hey, fuck you.
We can't call you a man, Lieutenant Dan. You don't have fucking legs.
Fuck you, quarter slot machine. Nobody asked you.
You have to be
Not a slot. I'm not a slot machine.
You have to have this many legs to be called a man.
You're a slut machine.
I got them. There they are. There you are. Bricks. I have to hold them up with my arms.
Will you please come up here and say hi? Come on, buddy. I'm begging you now, man. Now you got me begging.
You, Jeff. I've
Yeah,
got
money.
2 legs. They don't really
Magic
work.
legs.
But I'm telling
They're
you, I've got
magic
these bitches.
Come say hi, jeez.
Are they the same as on the show?
Jeeves was actually a part of the boycott. I am an
Yes.
asshole. Jeeves is a part, and I love Jeeves. I don't have.
You know,
I can't think of a bad thing to say about Jeeves at all.
He boycotted you wrong.
boycotted us.
I mean, he's short.
Like that's one thing.
That
Like
something.
that's,
He is Canadian.
oh, you
But
lost me.
Jeeves gets a pass. We're not going to judge him for being Canadian. Or short.
Why not? We judge Steven for being Canadian.
Yeah, but fuck Steven. And literally, but fuck Steven. If you get the opportunity, but fuck Steven.
Honestly, he's surprisingly tight.
Well, that's because we all have small peckers.
That would be the other way around.
No, it wouldn't.
If you had a big pecker, it would feel tighter. If you had a small pecker, it would feel looser.
No, he's tight because we all have small peckers, so there's nobody's wallered them out yet.
Oh, that's okay. Okay.
I'm not surprised. This is the type of shit that I'm hearing when I get back. It's awesome.
We're talking
Saturday night at midnight. Like, of course, this is what we're talking about. We were talking about genres of porn the other night. Like,
That's what I want. And I want you to be back on the show again. So bring your ass up here and stop.
Who is that? Is that
No, my internet's fucking up.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
were on
why
here
there's-
once. I was asked you to be on here twice. So bring your ass up here, Jeebles. Yeah, suck it, Leggy. I said Jeebles.
Divas.
Oh, is
Jeeves.
Leggy back?
No,
she's not.
No.
Leggy calls Jeeves Jeebles, and then she
Jeeves.
gives me shit every time I call him that. So I said, "Suck it, Leggy. You suck it. No, you suck it."
I don't want to suck it. You suck it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me to suck. It's for you to suck.
Suck it. Yes, son.
That's when I give up and just suck it myself. Wait, what?
Dude, I'm
If I
telling you.
only
I had-
Oh,
if I could have one superpower, that would be the fucking one.
Right?
What's up?
That gave me another reason not to leave the house. Let me tell
His
you.
wife's like, what?
I'm just saying he's like
What
2 or
the
3
hell
back
did you
surgeries
just
away from achieving his goal.
He had to work on the legs first.
I'm just saying. If I could
next-
suck at myself,
the
that'd be another
The
reason for
next
me to
is
not
the
leave the
hip and the lower vertebrae. Or lower
Basically,
rib.
somebody that told me this.
Hey, bring that little fucker back here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my cam was off. I'm sorry.
Bring that little fucker back here right now. I need to talk to him.
You're so you're staring and going, why am I looking at a black screen?
Connor, bring that little.
I had when I was coming back from the bathroom.
Tell him I need to have a conversation with him.
No. In fact, I think you're going to get a Snapchat tomorrow just from him.
Listen here, you little son of a bitch. You ever had a grown man punch you in the face before?
I was
Don't ask him that question.
Connor's like, I abuse my kids on a regular basis. So, as they say, below the neck, above the waist, don't use your fist. Use a phone book.
No, I do what my dad did. It's the old brain dusters.
Yeah.
What's that?
What?
Brain
Smack
duster.
him in the back of the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like
dusters.
there's I can't remember the comedian, but he said, you know,
A
you
billing
go to
ball.
church with your dad. You go to church with your dad, and he's got his arms around the family like he's hugging the whole family. And as soon as you do something dumb, whack! And you're like, God damn it! And he's hugging the whole family.
I hit my kids with Superman. I'll straight up square up with my kids. I'll hit them with a Superman punch from the bedroom in the hallway. I'll beat your ass. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out this fucking world. Keep playing with me. I'm old school. That's what my mom used to tell me.
I made you. I can take you out of this world.
I use the one that's like, I brought you into this world. I'll take you out and make another one look just like you.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me that. My mom used to tell me that shit because I was 12 years old and towered my mom. And she's like, I don't give a damn how big you are or how strong you think you are. If I got to stand on a chair to whoop your ass, I will whoop your ass. I brought you into this world. I will take you out of this motherfucking world. Play with me, boy. And I'm like,
maybe I shouldn't fuck with mom. I'm just saying.
You know, there was a part of me that was like, I could take this bitch.
Like a gut check moment.
But I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm not gonna flip this coin because she's a little crazy. You know, she's 5 something, whatever. You know, 100 and some odd pounds, and she gave birth to my 10-pound ass. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead.
I bet she was pissed at you for a couple of years.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go ahead and rain check this ass whooping. At the end of the day, yeah, we're gonna take this ass whooping on another day, Ma. I got you. My pops, on the other hand, if he ever said I gave you life, I'll take that. I wish the fuck you'd try, you little goofy bastard.
My mom had one of those drawers in the kitchen. She would keep her wooden spoons, and she'd bust them over her asses, and she broke a few, but that drawer never went empty. Like I swear to God, she was reaching her hand at some
Go to the Dollar Tree and pick up like 15 of them for $5.
Yeah, dude, that fucking there was like she had an unlimited supply, man. She was
My
like
dad
one of those. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Made my mom a cutting board that was an inch thick with a handle, just in case.
Oh,
Dude.
And it got broke over my ass.
Oh, ouch.
Dude, that was the moment that I was like, my mom, much like you said, Blaze, she had that drawer full of wooden spoons. And we grew up, not so much Connor, but we grew up in an era where mom would grab anything that was in her hand's reach. She was grabbing it and she was beating the hell out of you with it. Man, that was that come to Jesus moment the first time my mom ever broke a wooden spoon on my ass, and I turned around and looked at her, I was like, yeah, that happened. You know, there's like a part of me that was like, I'm a goddamn man now. You fucked up. But there was also an even bigger part of me that was like, you better shut the fuck up before this woman kills you.
Buns of steel, yeah.
She's gonna take what's left of the handle and stab you with it next.
Like there was a part of me like I turned around and smiled at her, but then just as fast as I turned around and smiled at her, I turned back around and was like, I'm about to die. Because I was like,
oh shit! Wait a minute, that was a mistake. Fuck! Shit!
Kill me. And when the cops show up, she'll be like, "Yep, I killed him.
Yeah, I killed it.
And this is and she'll get away with it.
And this is what he said. Justified.
I brought you into the world. I'll take you right back out, make another one look just like you.
Why
I
Jesus?
was like, for a second,
no,
I'll blow up on my pops, man. I'll blow up on my pops all day long, man. All day long, every day. I'll blow up on his ass. Moms, I'll blow up and go, well, it's about time I get right with Jesus. Or whatever entity that is up there in the atmosphere, in the stars above, whoever it is. I'm Christian. I'm Buddhist. I'm Muslim. I'm Norseman. I'm praying to all the gods. Dear Lord Zeus, I'm coming home. Moms don't play, man. Moms don't play.
Oh, they do not. They don't. My mom would randomly throw shit too out of frustration. I remember one time she had fell and broke her knee or something like that really bad, and she was on a walker during the process of healing. And I came home, I said something smart, or I can't fucking remember, but she tried to chase me using that walker, and I ran up the stairs, so she chucked that motherfucker up at me.
I remember the first time I thought I was a quote unquote big man. My mom was yelling at me about something. I was
a big man your entire life.
No, but you know what I mean? Like I was like, I'm an adult. I was just 18. I was actually in the process of getting ready to head out. And my mom hauled off and fucking slapped me. I don't remember what the fuck we were saying. And I just stood there like, she just fucking I'm in the fucking Navy. You fucking hit me.
Yeah. like Blaze just said, man, a mom will throw something at you, and they got pinpoint accuracy. Like as soon as they give birth to you, all of a sudden they become more dangerous than Chris Kyle.
If you can dodge an iron, you can dodge a ball.
No, the funniest thing in Mexico comes down to the chancla or the sandal.
Yeah.
These bitches, they will use it like a boomerang. Like you can make that shit go around corners and pop you right dead center of the fucking eyes. Better shot than me.
But I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't see me do anything. Oh, I saw you. Don't worry.
I saw it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh my god, the whole eyes in the back of the head thing.
Yeah, at like 2.5 miles, a mom can hit you with pinpoint accuracy with whatever's in reach. I mean, she throws a fucking empty beer can at you, and you're like at your friend's house a mile down the road, and all of a sudden you're about to do something stupid, and you get hit with an empty beer can. Bang! Oh, what the hell? You know, we should do that. That's not a good idea.
I remember
that eyes in the back of the head thing. Fucking.
We were sitting around at the kitchen. Mom's cutting up vegetables for dinner. And all of a sudden, we're arguing, and she just starts pointing the knife at us, and we're like, "Okay, we retract our previous statement." It's like one of those. She didn't know she was doing it, but she was doing it.
It got to the point where, like, all it took was her to just repeat herself, or like say, "You want to try again?"
Yeah. Excuse me, I missed what you said. What did you say again?
Connor, I'm tired of telling you the same thing over and over again. I swear, she'd turn around and be like, "You want to do it again?" I'm like,
you turn and go, "What?"
What?
However, as much as we love moms, and we know moms are a bit violent, dads have a counterpoint. You know, dads have a have something just as valuable, and it's the dad voice. We don't have to hit you. We don't have to throw anything at you.
And it's
We
one
don't-
word. Hey.
Hit him with that dad voice. Hey, hey.
Yep.
And dude, I've done it outside, man. And there's like 15 kids all playing, and
They all stop dead.
I'm going, and every kid stops dead in their tracks, and they go, "Who's
Oh,
that?"
shit.
Who's
That's
fucking
not
My
dad?
dad.
Hey, this guy's white. Never mind.
It's not my dad. I'm good.
Well,
That's a powerful too, man.
well, one of the
dad
things
voice.
I've adapted is the dad look. My kids
Oh, yeah.
sneak out of the house, go play with their friends. They don't say nothing. They just leave. And it's a gated community, so it's not a big deal. And they're only a couple of houses away, but they didn't tell me. And I get pissed. And I go out there and I just stand there. And I watch. And I'm like 15 feet away, leaning up against the building. And all of a sudden they see me and they're like, oh, shit.
No, we got busted.
Get your ass back in the fucking house.
You know what's fun about the dad look is that you can confuse the hell out of every kid within like a mile radius. Like I've
Like
got
9 kids out playing, they all just stop and look and go.
like I've got outside and I'm just like just chilling. I'm like I'm just outside and I'm like drinking a beer or whatever, or I just go outside just to get a fresh of breath air. You know what I mean? Or a breath of what the fuck did I just say?
Drink another, buddy.
Yeah, have another beer.
Beer, fresh air.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Stuck
Blaze.
on TikTok like it's Cox. I get it.
You know, Blaze is a true friend, unlike you two assholes.
You fuck up, we're gonna call you out every time.
Yeah, you know, I just go outside and you know, it's like it's a nice day out, and I'm like, man, you know, and I'm just kind of looking, and I've had neighborhood kids ride by on their bikes and go, skirt. So I do. I'm like, I don't even know you. Why are you stopping in front of my house? Like, why are you stopping in front of my house?
Just checking.
That
You're not
look.
looking for it.
Get the
Shit,
fuck
that's
out
not
of
my
here.
dad.
I'll be right
The
back.
fuck is wrong with you? No, actually, I Nikki and I are very friendly with the kids. So if I go out there and I do that little, kids are like, "Oh shit, there's a Sasquatch." And
Someone's ass is about to get eaten.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe use a different verbiage there, Blaze.
I'm about to eat all your asses.
Boy, I'm about to eat your ass so bad.
Wait. Are you a Catholic preacher, please?
I meant to say chew. Have their ass chew.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Blaze, are you a Catholic
Blaze,
preacher?
do you need to talk to somebody? Did your dad eat your ass when you were a kid?
I didn't think about the wording when I said it.
God, I
feel new.
all of a sudden wearing a flashback with Blaze. He's 14, he's riding his bicycle, and somebody's dad comes out and eats his ass, and he was like,
No.
I'll never do it again, sir.
No. Blaze said, "Oh God, no."
I don't even know what I'm in trouble for, but he just ate my ass. Don't you need chewed your ass? No.
Oh man, where's the edit button? Oh man, that sounds so bad.
I fell out of my chair earlier. This is nowhere close.
Blaze goes home and tells his mom, "The neighbor's dad just ate my ass." And she's like, "What the fuck did you do wrong?" And grabs the wooden spoon and starts beating him with it.
Oh shit!
I know you did something, you little fucker. In my body. Next thing I know, I'm chewing up a hole.
Old guy from Family Guy.
Come here, Blaze.
There you go. That one right there.
I'll be the crippled dog crawling behind him. Give me some.
Give me some. I need a leg to hold.
Jesse.
Oh shit.
Christopher.
Did Steven leave? Hey Steven. Steven, come on up, dude.
Steven's like, I am not coming up again. There's no way in hell.
Steven,
Steven 2024. Steven 2024.
Steven.
I would vote for anyone other than Steven.
Yeah, well, trust me, we all know you voted for Biden, so.
I would.
I actually didn't vote.
Huh?
I actually didn't vote the last.
Well, we know who you voted. We know who you voted for.
I was in Afghanistan. I didn't vote.
You voted for Grandpappy Biden.
Yeah. What?
Connor has a bumper sticker on the back of his car that says, "I love Biden."
That's not even true.
With the big circle slash right over it, I'm sure.
What's the circle slash?
It's 100% true.
Like, you know, the circle slash over a cigarette, I mean, no smoking.
Oh.
He actually has a Biden tattoo.
If I were going to get one, I would get one on my asshole.
Because we all know that Biden loves ice cream. It's an ice cream sundae, and then it says Biden on the bowl.
I'm going to get a tattoo of Hunter Biden doing fucking lines of coke off the
Hunter Biden doing coke off of a hooker. That's a good
shit.
No, you don't even need a hooker there. You just put a line of coke and then put a face next to it on your ass.
Yeah, so I'm not a very political guy, but to all you Biden supporters and all you left wing weirdos that are all got your panties all up in a bunch because on a bogus.
I'm glad you added that part because I was like, motherfucker, I'm a lefty bitch. But I'm not one to get my panties in a twist.
Yeah, it's a guy who sits in the middle. I'm a middle guy. I'm not either side. I lean more right, but I sit in the middle and I can appreciate both ideas. But the Biden supporters out there who got your panties all up in a bunch and you're feeling some sort of way because of this bogus ass trial that Trump was on and he got indicted on all this bullshit. I just want you guys to know, like, your feelings are about to be fucking hurt real soon, real quick. And I'm not even a Trump guy.
I got one cup conservative tears. I got another one liberal tears.
Yeah, like I'm not a Trump guy. I think as a guy who cares about America, I like Trump for that, and he puts America first. But also, I'm also a type of guy who is like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Talking.
Stop it. Stop.
He gets himself in trouble with his mouth.
Stop going on social media. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But
100%.
I'm not a guy who I don't necessarily want Trump. And I definitely don't want Biden back again. Actually, I kind of like Rami Swami, whatever his name was.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, I like Rami Swami. I liked him. Rami Swami. I liked him. That was a cool
it reminds me of an old kids fucking television show. Johnny Quest.
Yeah, Johnny Quest. Yeah, no, I kind of liked though. I liked old Rami Swami, man. I mean, homeboy literally got up on stage and fucking karaoke'd Eminem, and I'm like,
nice.
Wow, you really going down that road? That's going to kill you, just so you know. Yeah.
Nah, I'm sure it was good.
Yeah, no, but I like Rami Swami.
Sitting here saying Rami Swami, I forgot what his real name was. Now even Connor even said it a moment ago.
Yeah, I don't care what he said. We're calling it Rami Swami.
All right.
What's his name?
What's Vivek? Vivek Ramaswamy.
Vivek Ramaswamy, yes.
Yeah, Rami Swami. Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
So you aren't saying his last name. Oh my God, my head.
That really was his last name, Rami Swami.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Pretty close. Ramaswamy.
Yeah.
Oh fuck my head.
I like
anyway,
it.
Moving on.
I like
so, boys, I would love to stay on longer, but I'm starting to fall asleep. I'm starting to feel some stuff. So
Fair.
I'm rolling.
Those are called phantom pains. You have no legs. They're not really there.
Oh shit!
Oh
Just
shit!
show everybody evidence. Yep, they're there. He held them up, or are they
Private-
fake legs?
Private Conner got magic legs.
I'm
Private
going
Conner,
against
you got magic legs.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
piece of shit. Bye, Blaze. Have a good night. Jeff, if you come back, fuck you.
Fuck you,
Glick,
Connor. I love you.
Glick, I hope you get your ass eaten tonight.
Who's going to beat my ass?
I brought the spoon.
Good night, gentlemen.
Later.
I love that guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have no leg to stand on. I definitely should not talk politics.
I have a lot of political opinions about a lot of different things, and it's not it's just not partisan. But I don't bring it up on your shows because
No, and I appreciate that. I know.
I can go into long diatribes, but I'm gonna leave it.
No, and I do know your stance because, like I said, I used to watch your stuff on Haps, and I know your stance. I know where you're coming from. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
when the word when that word gets thrown around, we're talking about the S word. There isn't just one concept of the S word. So I hope people can socialism.
Oh, social. Okay, yeah. Did I say socialism?
Yeah. So that's like saying, oh, just Christians, but yet there's hundreds, if not thousands, of denominations. I mean, even if you look at other political parties, both Democrats or the Republicans, they're all not representative of each other. I mean, everybody in those parties are on a spectrum themselves. Some, it's not. Does it lean heavier on one way and other way when you look at polls stuff? Absolutely, but it's politics is such a spectrum. It's really hard to pin down. What is a Republican or exactly what is a Democrat? Diatribes I talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and zip. Sorry.
No, that's what I said. I'm and Jeff will tell you. I'm 100% in the middle. I'm 100% in the middle because I like to hear all sides. And that's why I said, like, I make jokes, but I make jokes on both sides. You know what I mean? I'll crack on Republicans. I'll crack on Democrats. Yeah, but it's at the end of the day, it's just jokes.
Dude, like I said, I'm not one of those panty wasted.
No, and that's what I appreciate about
you. So
you.
I am not offended at all. I like I said, this really isn't the place to get into, and I apologize. I would love to discuss. So I know in politics there's this left and right. I really hate that whole dichotomy when if you realize we're all on a spectrum and we all pretty much want the same things human wise. I think we just need to change the social consciousness on how we
it's all about having a conversation as opposed to yelling.
Yeah. And I just think there's the way I would envision the type of world I'd like to see in a political and social way. It's not something that would happen overnight to begin with, but I can name a couple policy changes and I think
on
like
both sides of the fence.
That kinda. It's again, it's not about the side of the fence. It's about how do we progress to a more established society. To me, it has nothing. That's what I was trying to say. I don't, even though I call myself a lefty because amongst common parlance, I guess I would be, but in a way, I don't even think I don't even like that concept because I'm not looking at policies in some political way, but more of a way even though politics is involved, but in more a way again to progress society and its well-being and etc. So
when it comes to politics, people need to step out of their echo chambers. Number one,
I agree absolutely.
and I think one of the main problems with politics are the politicians.
I think yes, the politicians themselves is definitely a factor, but I also think it's on some of us voters in a way. And I had a point to go along with it, and it just slipped. Oh yeah. The majority of us spends too much time arguing shit like, oh, it's Biden, oh, it's Trump, oh, it's Biden, oh, it's Trump. They're not actually focused on what's important, the actual policies. You know, like if you talk to people in Democrats or Republicans, quote, quote, some of their conversations is like, these are the conversations that get us nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
because
any movement is so minuscule. It's like, it's like this country is how many hundreds of years away? Like 2 and something months. $250. I'm sorry, I know it's 200 and something, but again, I am so frying right now, and we still haven't figured this shit out. It's like,
it's
party system.
going
This
backwards.
party system doesn't work. Party systems don't fucking work. So it boggles my mind.
But
like
the
we haven't
problem is,
figured this out.
I think the problem is with the party system is I think you're right. The party system doesn't work, but right now there isn't really a good alternative.
No,
I mean there is,
yeah,
but there isn't.
no, and I don't blame that on the politicians themselves. Again, I think we're all involved, us voters,
I think the biggest thing that needs to be
running our government. Because
I think the biggest thing needs to be changed is term limits.
I think yes, that would definitely be a right
A step in the right direction.
Yes, but I also think other things within our society as citizens, there are things we need to change. We need some, like I brought up earlier, some social consciousness changes, more less tribalistic and more. See, this is when people call me some liberal lefty. More inclusive, more equity, and more equity, equality, and less privileges for some, and some.
Yeah, but in all honesty, and this is not me trying to start a fight. And
you're good.
My problem with talking politics is I'm not educated enough.
Mm-hmm. I'm not either. I can source a lot of what I'm saying. What's that?
But I'm not Ben Shapiro. I can't argue like he does. But my thing is,
he has bad arguments. Anyway, go ahead.
No, but like the problem is the biggest thing society needs to change, and this is worldwide, is self-accountability.
I agree. In some way, there's other ways I disagree, but that again, dude, that'd be a long conversation because it gets into
there's a lot of nuances in every part of it, and
that's what I mean. Politics,
500 hours.
Politics is a spectrum. Not everybody has the exact same beliefs. And it's these types of conversations. And yes, we can go for hours, but oh my God, time. But these are the type of conversations that needs to happen a lot more.
Yeah, unfortunately, it only happens in closed circles.
Yeah.
The big forum ends up becoming people arguing. And I'm right, you're wrong, and you can't change my mind. I'm sorry.
A lot of it's just
the planet today is everybody wants to be right. Somebody's got to be wrong at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'll be the first to admit, 90% of the time, I'm probably wrong.
Yeah.
But I can take accountability in the fact that I can admit when I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. But
the other thing is like, you were talking about.
So I wouldn't refer that as just taking accountability for themselves. I don't even think it's really that.
I don't think accountability is the correct word.
I think they're afraid to be truthful to themselves because they think they have to think another way. Or,
it's that indoctrination, and you see it everywhere on both sides, on both all areas. It's not just left or right or middle or whatever. You have to be willing to, as Glick said, hear everything and then make your own fucking decision. The biggest problem right now is everybody wants to be a fucking sheep. Nobody wants to be the black sheep, so to speak.
So you brought up shit, both sides. God, what was that word you used?
Self-accountability?
No, not accountability. When we were talking about politicians and voters, shit, that fucking thought left my head. No, you're good. You're good. I missed half of that. And that's my fault. But it was a good point I wanted to do a jumping off of, but God damn it. Anyway, moving on.
But and I get it. The problem is like the problem is not going to be solved by you and me. And that's a lot of
no. And that's what I mean by tribalism, because it does put us in the state of mind of it is you and me. It's
right.
versus it's over competitiveness.
Yeah, so. And it's the worst thing I see, and I have a different perspective than you do, for the simple fact that I have to watch what I see on the news. I don't see it here.
Yeah,
but like I don't. It's not in my face. I have to actually search for it. Like on Facebook and whatnot. But it's like the biggest problem is everybody wants to be in a clique, and nobody wants to think for themselves.
Yeah, that clique would be the tribalism.
Yeah, the tribalism thing, and it's like I want to be part of this group because I like this person over here. I like that, but you can't think like that, and it's not something that, as you said, it's not going to be fixed tomorrow. It can't be fixed tomorrow.
No, it's something I think needs to change in our social consciousness, and that. And ideas like that are obtainable, but they don't happen overnight. It's going to be a
generational thing.
Yes, and in a way, I think there is generational thought that gets in the way of progress like that. I agree.
But and once again, this is me just regurgitating what I'm seeing. Is it's not helping when you have people of influence the nuanced and the uneducated.
Yeah.
And good and bad. It's and like Mexico just elected its first female president.
I know.
And she's Jewish.
I don't know much about her political background though. I've been meaning to look into that, like what her.
I don't either, but because I don't pay attention.
Policies, like if yeah.
I mean, and I think it's a good thing, but
voting history. That's what I meant to say.
It also comes down to it's the old adage of time will tell.
Yeah, you
can pick the perfect person. But because somebody's in their ear, it all goes to shit. So it all comes down to, you have to.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying you have to let it all play out.
Yeah,
it's I don't know if you ever heard that there's a story. It's been thrown out a bunch, but this Chinese farmer, his son's out riding on the horse. And the horse falls, and his son breaks his leg. He has a son, and the village is like, "Oh, congratulations, you have this great son." And he's like, "We'll see." A couple years later, his son's a little bit older, and he falls and breaks his leg, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's terrible! You must be devastated." He's like, "We'll see." A couple weeks later, war breaks out, and they ask everybody to join in, and well, his son can't go because he's got a broken leg, and they're like, "Oh, you must be so grateful," And he's like, "Yeah, we'll see." And it continues on like that, and I don't remember the entire thing. I'm probably telling it wrong, but it's you can't make assumptions on what you see now. You have to wait and see.
Don't live in the future.
Right. You live in the present and be like, be grateful he's still alive, at the end of the day. Or hey, I breathed today. I ate today. I was able to connect with my friends today. That's a good day. Tomorrow, what's going to happen? Don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. It is what it is.
And, but the problem is what I see is there's so much misinformation. And I know that's a terrible thing that everybody says a lot. But when, because somebody's a part of a political party, they put out this info and get a bunch of people back it. But it turns out it's completely wrong. It's like, what was it? I saw a meme the other day. It was like in the 70s during the gas crisis. They were like, in 10 years, we're going to run out of gas on the planet. And it never happened. In the 80s, it was like, we're all going to die because the ozone layer is going to go. Oh, that might have been the 90s. And it was all this stuff. Every 10 years, they say, in 10 years, this bad thing's going to happen and the world's going to end because of it. And the one thing that's consistent about all those different things that they showed over like 50 years of things is all of them had tax implications, as in we were eventually taxed for that thing. That's the only common denominator on the whole project. So it's like, at the end of the day.
So here's the way I deal with situations like that. First, I don't watch news. I mean, I might see a headline that piques my interest, and I just get what the subject matter, what they're talking about. Like you had brought up, what science did you just bring up? It really doesn't matter. You could have brought up
climate change.
Oh, climate change. Yeah. So I would, instead of going to the news and or reading articles in a unaware way, I'll go to the actual source. Like,
right. That's what everybody needs to do.
Yeah. And if it's a legit, person in that authoritative field, like, it's a question about biology, well, then he's, obviously.
Yeah, if it's something about biology, I'm going to talk to a biologist, not somebody that I meet in the street.
Yeah. And we also have to be aware that biology isn't all encompassing either. There's microbiology, neurobiology, etc. So,
well, the point is you need to find somebody that's in that field and get their take on it.
Yeah.
And then and the biggest problem is everybody will skew the data to, and not everybody, but you find this happen a lot. People will skew the data to spin it in their favor. So they can be like, I was right. See, it's like the one thing I found, I saw the other day, and it was kind of interesting. Everybody's bitching about climate change, politicians and stuff like that. Yet these politicians are buying beachfront property, but saying in 10 years, Boston's going to be gone because the water's going to rise 10 feet and, Florida will be gone and things like that. And it's like, but you just bought like 4 houses in Florida on the beach. If you think climate change is going to happen, why do that? Well, So it's
because what's funny is you brought up Ben Shapiro earlier, and I want to point out a bad argument. Like when he said, because this reminds me of why people are buying houses on the beach, and I just wanted to make a apropos kind of joke.
Right.
I remember Ben saying that. When it doesn't matter that the oceans are expanding or whatnot, just sell your home. If we're the ocean's rising, well then people can just sell their homes. And when he said that, I'm like, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, because who are you going to sell it to?
Exactly. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. If you believe in climate change and you're like, you're fucking Al Gore saying, the world's gonna fucking end because of
Well,
climate change.
What if
Then you buy a house on the beach, so
Yeah.
you're throwing money away?
you know what's all right? This is something I would look into as well, because I just popped ahead of my a question in my head. I wonder if there's flood insurance on beaches, because here's the thing: if their houses the shit does rise and it causes damage, maybe their insurance.
That is good. That is a good
So
way to look at it. Because I got hurricane insurance.
Yeah. So it's like they do believe in it, but in a very shady way, they're taking advantage of that information and lying to people because
I didn't think of that. That's
they're
why
lying
it's
in their
good to talk
pockets.
about it, because you kind of you take the information that you're learning. Like I didn't even think of that insurance thing.
Yeah.
I mean, so if if you put $5 million on a beach house and you get $8 million back when it floods, that's kind of a win. So
or something like, or I'm sure there's got to be some catch, but that one sounds kind of plausible.
Well,
I
like
mean,
act of God
again,
is
it's just speculation. So,
but and that's one way to look at it. So it's like,
yeah,
it's and that's the biggest problem with any argument. As much as people like to say they know everything, they don't.
That's the thing. That's why you can have, like you said, like why would they do it? And I presented maybe one of an infinity possibility,
right?
Yes. Oh yes, I'm just sharing a different perspective. I mean, because we don't know, so all we have is our subjective opinion or our questions or
but you brought up a good point with the insurance thing. That's not something that popped in my head, even though I have like 5 different types of insurance. I just don't think about it because I just pay the bill.
I would have to look at it like newer insurance policies. I'm sure you can find examples out there. And we look
I saw something. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and we were talking about weird types of insurance because that's one of the realms we're working on at work. And he said there's an end of the world insurance.
No shit.
And I was like, how does that work? He says, fuck, I don't know, but people buy it.
What the fuck? I have to look into that. That sounds funny. I want to see. I want to find testimony.
Specific. Like in California, you can buy earthquake insurance. Yeah. And the joke in the insurance community is if the big one hits, we just declare bankruptcy and fucking move to Georgia. So it's so it's like
well, see, that's the thing. They wouldn't. I mean, end of the world. There's nothing to file bankruptcy over anymore.
Exactly.
So it's like this weird paradox.
But the thing is like there's a lot of scam insurances out there, and that's what we were talking about in this meeting. That's kind of a scam insurance because it's literally just for a reason for you to.
That sounds like insurance fraud. That sounds like insurance fraud, or at least.
Well, I don't think they call it end of the world insurance. They call it natural disaster, and it's natural disaster insurance, but like they can void it at any time, and they're like, yeah, that doesn't qualify. Like, oh, it was only a level 3 hurricane, you're good, but it's a level 5. Okay, now we'll pay out.
I think insurance. I think insurance itself is in a whole is a racket.
The one thing that my buddy that he's bringing to the table is we're going to be selling life insurance, but we sell the life insurance that you can take advantage of tomorrow. Like if you buy this life insurance, you could take, and Connor and I were talking about it the other day. You can actually take a loan out against your life insurance tomorrow for the exact amount of your life insurance. Let's say it's $1 million. So you can have $1 million in pocket. Granted, you can only do it once every like 10, 15 years because you're slowly paying it back.
Yeah.
But I mean, you take that $1 million and you buy an asset that brings you in more money. And then, you're set. You don't have to work anymore. As long as you keep paying that insurance, you're good. And that's obviously not how 100% it works, but it's one of the aspects of it. Yeah. And I'm slowly learning the the information packet they sent me was like 2 gigs of documents that I have to read.
Fuck.
And I was just like, Jesus Christ, guys, what do I fucking
Damn.
disorder?
Oh my god, that hurt
Like,
my brain.
They sent me an app for my phone called TS Reader, where you copy everything that's on the page and put it in this thing, and it will read it to you. So they're like, there, you don't have to read it. You can just sit there and listen. And I'm like, yeah, because I have 40 days to just kill time.
Yeah.
But it's and it's like the do's and don'ts. Because I'm not licensed, so I can't sell it. I'm a bullet point guy. I put you in touch with the proper person.
Gotcha.
I see if you're interested in something, if you're qualified, I put you in touch with the right person, and then I sit back and I get a cut at the end. I'm the middleman.
Yeah.
And it saves the supplier from wasting their time calling 400 people and getting
You're the guy that knows a guy.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole concept of the business I do. Is we're business solutions. You know, we're connected to like 15 businesses that have different things you can take advantage of. But you need to be qualified and you need to want it.
Yeah.
And
not to be rude, I know getting tired. Is Glick coming back or is he leaving?
I don't know. He might have passed out. Let's go ahead
because I don't want to leave you here by yourself.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to bounce. Let's go ahead and end a song.
Okay.
Since somebody just decided to go fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I need to scroll down lower. You know what? I liked this song the other day. I'm going to play it. It's by Jewel and the Howl. It's called The Howl. Howl is in the Howl at the Moon. This is, I believe Glick is speaking with her about doing a episode of Glick's House of Music. Oh, there he is. We're getting ready to end because we're both getting ready to go. And we weren't.
I was just listening to your guys' conversation. I didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
I was just listening to your guys' conversation and letting you guys.
I told you I can do long diatribes. You get me started.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know, like I don't live in that world.
Oh no,
I try not to anymore.
I appreciate the honest, open conversation like that.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm not knowledgeable enough to be a part of that conversation. So I was just letting you guys conversate. It was a good conversation. That's all I was doing. You know, you guys are fucking pussies if you're gonna end it already. I mean,
I'm getting well, this is usually about how long we go. It's been about almost 6 hours.
It's been like 5 hours.
Or 5. Yeah, that's right. You guys started a little bit late.
No, well, we started and then somebody, I'm not mentioning names. Somebody ended the show. I don't know who it was.
We're already
Tony D'd us.
I think you were already like 1.5, 2 hours into it at that point. So yeah, maybe you're right. 5 hours.
Well, no, we were over 3 because that's what we were talking about. It was like it was over the 2 hour mark. Damn it! You could have at least done it.
That's what I said. Typically we got about another hour left because we went a little low. But
well,
no, it's cool. If you guys want to bounce, if you guys want to run, I mean, more power to you.
I need to sleep.
Yeah, same here, my man.
I'm exhausted. I'm mentally drained this week.
I'm debating. Yeah, I'm debating where
the bed is.
No, the bed's right there. But I'm debating, like, do I wake Nikki or do I let her sleep?
She's out on the couch.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The ultimate dilemma. Because here's the problem: if you wake her up, she could be A, happy, or B, super pissed.
Yeah,
Why
but
did you wake her up?
she's also been dealing with a cough for quite a while lately. And she's not sleeping very good at nights, but she sleeps better on the couch because I have my sofa and love seat. They both recline, you know, so everything reclines. So she can sleep, like she can get on the couch and get back and recline, and she can actually sleep without her cough waking her up. But if she comes back here in the bedroom where she thinks she needs to be because she thinks I'm going to feel some sort of way if she's not back here. And it's like, like last night, I was like, I'm going to sleep on the couch with you. I know this is where you're comfortable. I know this is where you get your best sleep. And she wasn't having it. So that's why I said I'm like in a catch-22. Do I not?
Yeah.
Well, she might have wanted just the couch to herself for the nice sleep. Not
yeah. Well, no, I mean we have two of them. I was just going to sleep in the living room.
Okay. Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
like I didn't want her to feel bad. I didn't want her to feel bad.
Meant like spooning on the couch.
Yeah, no. So we've got the sofa and love seat.
I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah. We've got the couch and the love seat, but both ends of the couch recline, and then on the love seat, both sides recline.
Oh, that makes sense because she's congested and stuff. But she
right.
That
mildly sit up.
Yeah, I got you. That makes
sense.
sense.
If he wakes her up, she's like, "No, let's go to the bed," and then she hacks and coughs all night.
I would leave her out there. I would
totally leave her out there and take your lumps when she yells at you.
Yeah, like I leave her out. Like she feels bad if I go out there and sleep with her because I'm sleeping on the couch, which is fine with me. I mean, I can sleep in the recliner. You know how it is. We're dudes. Like we can literally sleep anywhere.
I'll sleep on a gravel pile if I have to.
And I'm the type.
If I have to, but if my bed's around,
I'm the type of guy that can literally. I mean, I could lean up against a wall and fall asleep. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be honest. I'll lean up against a wall, perfectly sober, and just be like, "All right, nap time," and I'm standing up against the wall. You know what I mean? But she felt bad, and she was like, "We'll go back to the bedroom." I'm like, "No, like you sleep better out here right now with everything that's going on."
Yeah,
congestion wise. And then she came back here and she didn't sleep much at all last night. I know she didn't. I didn't either, but I'm also dealing with other issues. Partially mentally and majority physically because
Glick, I love you, but I really need
to go. Yeah,
okay.
You get out of here.
Yeah, I'm next because as you said, bye, buddy. As you said, mentally, I'm like
mentally, you gotta get your head out of your. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I can say this without sounding like an asshole. And I can say this to you. I can say this to you without sounding like an asshole. If anybody else says it to you,
but also only you can say it. Everybody else would sound like an asshole saying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I need you to pull your head out of your ass and stop feeling fucking sorry for yourself.
No, I get
it. You got a lot of good things going on. You got a lot of good things happening. And yeah, you're in a little bit of a slump right now, but pull your fucking head out of your ass and get your shit fucking right. And you know where you belong. And where you belong is right here on the network, doing your thing. I don't want to hear your bullshit about I'm going to go offline, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
get your fucking shit right, man.
I'm actually preparing. Right. I'm actually preparing because, well, I'll talk about it after we're offline.
Yeah. Trust me. And this is no bullshit. This is no talking out my ass. This isn't just making shit up to make everybody feel better about themselves. The ultimate goal, the ultimate where we're going, where we're heading, and I'm driving this bus and I'm driving us down this fucking road. I just gotta get everybody on the same goddamn page. None of us are gonna have to work again.
That's the plan.
This is work. This is our job. This is what we do. And I'm driving. I just need you assholes to be on the same goddamn page as me. That's what I say. Get your head out your ass. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop moping around. Stop looking for fucking attention. You know I love you. All the guys on the network, we all love you. And I only say this because I know you'd say the same thing to me. Fucking stop.
Oh, exactly.
Fucking stop it. You're out your goddamn mind.
And like yesterday, you and I talked back and forth on Snapchat, and you said, dude, it's better to be on the show.
Yeah.
For the mental aspect of, at least for that time when you're on the show, you can forget all the bullshit that's day to day. And I thought about that, and I was like, he's got a fucking point, because and I think and like, well, and as you said, I told you that before, and it's like as soon as we went, even in the meeting, I was like, just fucking what other stuff? It was like a switch, It's the old.
Right. Just say
no,
right.
Fuck you. No, technically, technically,
right. Just say right. Just say I'm right.
I was right. You just reminded me that I was right.
Just tell me I'm right. Say
Never.
it. Say it, you dirty little bitch.
Never,
say it, dirty little whore. Call me daddy and tell me I'm right, you dirty little whore.
I'll call you daddy. Don't you worry about that. I'll wake you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, daddy. And then hang up. Oh, my leg is cracking up.
No, man. Like I said, I think the worst thing, and you've said it to me more times than I've said it to you, because I wanted to walk away from this shit and not have anything to do with it, and I was in a very bad place, and you said, motherfucker, you know better, first and foremost.
Yeah.
I mean, you were the one that told me this doesn't exist without me.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And you did. We had a conversation, and you said that this doesn't exist without me. We don't do this without me, and that it wouldn't be done without me. And that's where I got to say, not sounding like an asshole, not sounding like an egotistical, narcissistic piece of shit. But you're right. I got to say, you're right. I have to say, you're right. This does not exist without me.
I'm right. No, well, it's one of those things. It's like, this is not something I would have kept going by myself.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. This doesn't happen without me. And you're right. And there's been times where I've wanted to give up and I've wanted to walk away, and you haven't let me, and I'm not going to let you either, because we started this shit together.
Yeah.
We started this show, Nonsensical Nonsense, together. We started this network together, and we're gonna ride this motherfucking storm. We're gonna ride this ride all the way to the end, as far as it takes us together.
Build this motherfucker.
No matter how many people come and go, at the end of the day, it started with us and it ends with us.
Exactly.
And that's just that, man.
On our deathbed will be the final episode.
That's cold hard facts. Nonsensical Nonsense, Nonsensical Network. It doesn't exist without you and I, both of us.
Yeah, like I said, I think I just need to, I think being on the show tonight really helped. Like, I didn't do the reason. Well, we didn't do Tuesday mainly because Benji's as of course Benji's always out and about. But he was in a spot, he had no Wi-Fi, and I was like, well, I'm not doing a show by myself. It's not just that.
I mean, it happens. I mean, like, we didn't do What the Fuck News this week.
This week was a weird week.
It was a weird week, but it was a good week, man. I mean, it was Monday we had Kevin on the show. Wednesday, Mark and Brian had Al. Last night I had Derek. I mean, it was a weird week, but it was a good week.
Yeah.
And as far as Friday nights go, and Mark and Brian are doing the same thing. We're racking up guests, man. We're racking them up. We're locking them in, and we're doing our thing.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Mark about that. About how I can get some. I need some. Like, I've reached out to YouTubers and TikTokers, like small ones.
You don't have to talk to Mark about that.
I need to.
I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you, and I'll wait until we end the show. But I'm going to tell you what you need to do. And it's the same thing Mark and Brian are doing. It's the same thing I'm doing. No matter what anybody tells you, it's what we're doing. But no, I mean, like I said, I love the quote. I love the Bad Boys movies with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. I love those movies. And one thing that has been a mainstay from the first movie all the way to this newest one that's coming out. And
I haven't seen the last one.
And if it isn't you and I to a goddamn T, I don't know what is. But we ride together, we die together, man. We've always had each other's back.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, dude. I'm Harley Davidson, and you're the Marlboro Man, even though I'm the smoker. Just saying.
I'm okay with being Harley or Marlboro Man.
I'm Harley just because, motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't care. Hey, it's all right. You're Woody, and I'm Henry. You can be JD, I guess, but I'm Dr. Cox. So calm down, Shirley.
Oh, no.
I'm 100% Dr. Cox. I am not.
Neither one of us get Cox. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
I'm not Turk. I'm not Turk.
At anything, you're Bob fucking Kelso.
I'll take that too.
And I hate to admit it, that would make me Ted.
No, you can be JD. I mean, we don't have to be the duo. I mean, like I said,
more of the janitor.
I'm like if the janitor and Kelso and Cox had a love child, it would be me.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. Am I wrong?
Not. You gotta throw a little bit of Cox's wife in there too, because
yeah, you might as well. Yeah. Like if Dr. Cox's wife was to get pregnant, and the donors were janitor, Kelso, and Cox, and like all three sperms somehow merged together into one sperm, and they created a baby, it would be me.
Yes. The season 8 cracks me up. Jordan walks in and janitor's talking with Cox and her, and she's like, "You guys want to see the new thing I do when I get bored?" I fucking love it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna do it.
No, I love that show. But like I said,
Shit cracks me up. I might start watching it again.
You are 100% Woody. You are 100% Woody though from Sight.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely 100% Henry.
Yeah, but we both have a little bit of.
I think we both have a little bit of Sean, and we both have a little bit of Spence.
Yeah.
Spencer. But yeah, I mean, if you had to lock them down, I'm definitely Henry.
Yeah. I'm so fucking JD. God damn
it. You really are.
Dude, I was watching what was I watching? I found the Scrubs playlist and I fucking, oh my god. I loved it. It was amazing. Hey, as long as I get to marry fucking Sarah Chalk, I'm okay. I'll be JD all fucking day. I won't still gorgeous.
I mean,
I love Sarah.
Henry got to hook up with Uncle Jesse's wife, so.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take Carla too. Carla.
Yeah.
Dude, when they go to the janitor's wedding and Carla shows up in that bathing suit, I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like I said, as far as Sight goes, you got to really watch that, man, because Sybil Shepherd is.
Dude, Jules can totally fucking get it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like Sybil Shepherd is she's.
I'm not mad at it.
I would have loved for Sean to walk in on me and his mom.
I still don't remember why did she leave again? In the first place?
Career bullshit
thing. Pop out.
I don't know. It's a whole weird dynamic and it was a weird thing. I don't know. It fit for the show at the end of the day.
Yeah. All the time would have been too much.
Gronjabis called us Beavis and Butthead. I'm not mad at it. Who's Beavis and who's Butthead? That's what I want.
That's the question. Yeah. You have more hair.
Yeah, let's be honest. We could both be either or.
Could go either way. Good thing or a bad thing, I don't know.
God damn it, Beavis and
Ooh,
Butthead.
we're Bill and Ted. Yes.
Yeah, you're 100%.
I'm Ted. I'm Ted.
Yeah, who's Sean Penn?
Sean Penn wasn't in Bill and Ted.
Not Sean Penn. Sean, what is his name?
Keanu Reeves and Winters, something Winters.
Sean Winters. Is it Sean Winters?
No, it's not Sean Winters. It's Bill.
Yeah, you're definitely Winters.
No, I'm fucking
Yes.
Keanu.
Yeah, you cannot be Keanu Reeves. Stop it.
Dude, here and let me explain.
he said depending upon the criteria.
No, and Alex Winters, thank you.
Alex
Winters. And here's why you're Alex Winters. Technically the leader of Bill and Ted. Ted is kind of a follower.
You know what? Facts on facts. Facts on facts. I'm not bad at betting Alex Winters. In all honesty, at the end of the day.
I mean, Alex Winters did not have the biggest career. I get that. But in the Bill and Ted movies, he was kind of the leader of the two.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And what did he do? Did he do anything after Bill and Ted?
He was in Lost Boys.
He definitely did stuff. He was like he became that guy.
Yeah, well, he was in Lost Boys. Wasn't he in fucking Young Guns?
Oh, he was in Lost Boys.
Yeah, he played one of the vampires.
He got killed.
Well,
they all got killed. But was that the dude? Was Alex Winters the one that they staked in the cave?
Yeah, he was hanging upside down. Alex Winters was the guy with the curly hair.
Yeah. I know who Alex Winters is.
So,
Lost Boys. Yeah, Lost Boys was before. Oh, now Jeeves wants to come in.
Yeah,
wait,
Jesus.
hold on a second. Is this really Jeeves?
Wow, he didn't do a lot, man.
No, he really didn't. Jeeves, turn your camera on.
Turn your camera on, buddy. We've been burned before. Just saying.
Come on, man. Yeah, we got burned by Jeeves' account once before.
Exactly. Yeah, he did not do a lot, dude. It looks like he starred in Feo or Freak.
Now we got a notification on the recording thing.
What the hell?
Blazing not completed their upload. Connor not completed. Jeeves has low storage space. Glick is not completed. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just a weird new thing because we're still recording.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, come on, Jeeves. Hey, come on, man. Please be Jeeves. Turn your camera on and give us the old two in the pink, one in the pink. Hit her with the shocker.
Well, this is TV
Lost
show.
Lost Boys was definitely before. That's a great movie, by the way.
It is. Oh, he was in. It looks like what's this? Destroy the Neighborhood. It looks like he's done some voiceover work. But yeah, he was in the Lost Boys, Death Wish 3, Haunted Summer.
Never heard of.
Oh yeah, and Lost Boys was before Bill and Ted. Look at that.
Death Wish 3, like the Charles
1985, Death Wish 3.
Like Charles Bronson Death Wish?
Yeah, Charles Bronson. Charlie fucking Bronson. Obviously not a main character. He did the Ben 10. He did 2 Ben 10 movies. He was in The Borrowers. So he's done some voiceover work. He was in that Grand Piano movie with John Cusack and Elijah Wood. That movie's fucking weird. But yeah, nothing like holy shit, you know. Not a giant movie base, but once again, it's yeah. I believe.
Well, that's fine if you're in the dark, Jeeves. I just need you to pull your camera up and give us the old shocker.
Yep.
Saw that coming. I just want to make sure it's really you. Yep.
No, that's not you.
Wow. Congratulations. Hey, Tony D. I would like to pull that up and show that to your fucking friends. Or to you. So you see the people that you call your fucking friends.
Yeah.
That's another fucking account based off of an actual friend. And that's your fucking people.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Oh, you got banned. Oh, sad for you.
Congratulations. That's your
Thank
fucking
you for
people.
showing us what your weekend is.
Yep. That's your fucking people.
Yeah.
And you can say whatever you want to say, but it's the truth. And I say that because there was a gentleman in your broadcast earlier this week who said that your people got him banned based off of his IP address. So, yeah, congratulations. I wish I could have showed that, but unfortunately I couldn't because it was very graphic, pornographic images. And those are the people you chose.
Mildly impressive. Mildly impressive.
Those were the people you chose.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's why you continue to stay the same and we continue to flourish.
Yeah. And I'm just saying,
Fuck all of you guys who don't like us.
Whoever that was, good job.
Good job. Well, we're not stupid.
Born at night. It was not last night.
However, that video you were showing is the same thing that Jeff and I do to your mom.
Yeah. She's actually on her way. That's why I got to get going.
So, yeah, let me go ahead and wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah.
I
want to hear that song. I want to hear that song.
What song?
The Howl by Jules and Howl.
We played it.
I know, but it's a fucking good song. Good fucking song.
Calm down, all right? I have an agenda.
Fuck you, it's a good song.
Fuck you, I have an agenda.
We know.
We're 2 weeks away from me and Jules hanging out.
I'm just saying.
I'm for next Friday night. I'm trying to lock something in for next Friday night. But yeah, like I said, I had an agenda tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Played Hunter. Played Derek. All right, here we go. Well, it's a little bit slower. It's a little sappier, but you know what? I got to make sure that we're giving our people love. They're in the rotations throughout the week. The shows who take breaks, which is the shows I host. Oh, God.
Yeah, a little premature. Again? With a prematurely?
Yeah, I'm done. Look, my hands are up here. No, the shows that take breaks, which my shows that I host. I want to make sure we get our guys, we get our friends in the music world into the rotation, and we're playing their music nonetheless. You guys, we did Hunter a lot tonight. Make sure you guys are checking out Hunter a lot. And again, all their social medias. Go ahead and check them out. Hunter a lot. Derek Wayne Douglas, the Southern Outlaws Band, and the final song for the night is by Josh Merritt. Josh Merritt Music on all social media, wherever you see music. Love this dude. Great conversation. He is my hashtag Sasquatchian twin. We are two peas in a pod, 6'2", 300 pounds a piece. And great guy. He's up in Alaska. Dude went up to Alaska for a wedding, man. From Kentucky to Alaska to go to a wedding. But he did have a gig up there, so he got to do a show last night. And today he was on a podcast, did a little interview stuff, and some of the pics and videos that he took from up there, just man,
gorgeous weather.
Alaska is fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
it really is. Like,
yeah, I've seen pictures and it's like it's gorgeous, but I would not want to live there.
Yeah, if it wasn't
it's not even the cold. It's not even the cold. It's a crazy time. Like, you can literally play golf at 2 a.m. and it looks like noon.
Well, they also have like the 30 days of night, like for a month or whatever. It's just dark 24/7.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Plus, it's cold up there. I can't do the cold, man.
I don't do cold.
Yeah, I can't do the cold. It hurts.
Yep.
It physically hurts my body to do the cold.
Yeah, I don't.
But again, a little reckless, a little crazy, a little out of control, a little all over the place. This guy, Jeff, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get on that. I gotta get going. There you go. Bye, Brian. Bye, Brian. I'm out.
I'm gonna give him one, maybe 2 beers.
I'm going to bed.
All right, Jeff, love you, buddy. Get your head out
Love
of your
you,
ass and stop talking shit.
Yeah. Shall I end this?
Brian, what's up, man?
Not much. Just got home.
Hold on a second. Your volume is so low.
Sorry.
Not solo Sokoa, but solo.
Uh-huh.
Keep it. Bring it up. Bring it up a little bit more.
Golly. How now?
It's just a touch more.
Okay.
I got you cranked up all the way. So what's going on, man?
Nothing. Just got home from watching Bad Boys.
Oh, how was it? I want to see it. Don't spoil it. Just tell me, was it good or not?
Not bad. Not bad. I mean, typical Bad Boy format.
Yeah.
Shootouts, explosions, comedy, that kind of thing.
Martin ruining the song, not knowing how to sing it.
Yeah, you gotta know the lyrics, man.
Yeah, you got another lyric. Ah, nice. We were just talking about that. Nice, man. What's been going on, brother? How you been, man?
I've been good, man. Just a long work week. Survived it, but another long work week coming up.
It is what it is.
Yeah, summer is here. Summer is here, and I'm sweating my ass off.
Do you work longer hours in the summer or what?
No,
do you really have winter down there? Oh, yeah.
Just depends on the workload.
Hmm.
Yeah, if it's been a slow day, then yeah, we do a typical 8 hours. But if we got a lot of workload, then they're okay. We let us work 9 to 10. So
yeah, nice.
Yeah, like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is pretty much like the cutoff.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out like 2 hours. I'm out like 2 hours before that shit. Deuces. I put my hours in. I'll see you sons of bitches tomorrow.
Yeah, so like, yeah, my lunch break, I just like clock out for lunch, just take a 25-minute nap.
Nice.
Yeah, what you been up to?
I say that, but now that it's summertime, I'm actually not like, whoa, a whole extra half hour. Now I'm doing 7 to 3:30, but it's summertime. The kids are out of school. I can get up when my alarm goes off and throw my work clothes on and get out the door, and I get to work at 7. And some days I leave at 3, and most days I leave at 3:30. But I mean, again, my job is super easy, so
Yeah.
My actual job, my 9 to 5, is way easier than my job that I'm not getting paid for, which is here. Which I feel like I put more hours and time and energy and effort into, but I enjoy it. So but I feel like I'm putting more time and energy and effort into this than I am my actual job. But hey, one day I'll be getting paid more than I make at my 9 to 5 here, and I'll quit my 9 to 5 and do this. So
give it time.
It's all a matter of time, man. Things are happening, man. We're doing good things, man. And
I mean, now that the Star Wars Acolyte is out, and I saw that you did make a cameo appearance at the end of the second episode. So hey, man, it's all good.
We've seen the previews for that, and it actually looks. I'm not a Star Wars guy. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm not gonna watch it, but it looks pretty cool. But Nikki was like, I kind of want to watch that, and I was like,
yeah, it's
Star Wars universe. It's just like, yeah, I mean the originals, but the actual show looks pretty good, man. It really does.
Yeah. It it's really crazy because of the society we live in today. Yeah, I get it. With the social climate, it's fucking annoying. And I know it's gotten like a heavy political deal, like a little social issue because of considering what this month is. And so you got
this month's men's mental health month.
And
yes,
yeah. So
what does Acolyte have to do with that? And I'm only asking because I don't know.
Okay, so basically half of the fan base is just, because like the last few shows, like including Marvel, it's all about the whole LGBTQ, all the other letters of the alphabet soup. So they're implying that because of the director's a lesbian and all this, so now they're trying to put that narrative in, but for the other half of the fan base, we're all like, no, this is a new story, new characters. But I think for the other fan bases, because they want to get more eyes on it, like from the casual, like a casual fan, like what you'd be a casual fan. Nikki would be a casual fan. Versus
Nick said,
versus like myself and Jeff, like we're hardcore fans. But the thing is, it's like I don't care about the narratives. Just give me a good story.
Yeah, give us a good show, man. I think
just give me a good story. And then you got other people talking about, oh well, we're not represented enough. I'm like, yeah, y'all are throughout the years. You just have been too stupid to pay attention.
Yeah, like I didn't even know that was the thing. I mean, I had no idea that was the thing.
I didn't think that was a hardcore thing, but apparently they make it a hardcore thing. But but for the Acolyte, it's a fresh new story. This is like 100 years before what we already currently know and what we grew up with.
Oh, like before the original 3?
Yeah, this is like the very kind of like beginning, because of apparently for the way they wrote it out in the books, this is like 100 years before. But there's the actual book. It's called like the high. Oh crap! What was it? It was pretty much where, because like I love the video game Knights of the Old Republic, and pretty much it's where the Jedi have always been running the territories, keeping like the good guys before the Sith. So basically, it's almost like that format, because that was the nostalgia that I got. But I think everybody gets so wrapped up with the Anakin, with the Skywalker legacy and all this other stuff. So everybody's kind of like honed in on that. But versus like with the Acolyte, this is like kind of like pretty much the seeds being planted on how flawed the Jedi really are.
So and again, not a fan, I'm not knowledgeable on this. I'm not a fan, but not being knowledgeable on this. So this young lady, the star of, we'll call her what she is. She's the star. Kind of goes rogue and she's killing Jedi. Is she like the first Sith?
Well, she's for the word Acolyte, because throughout the whole the notion of two, there could only be two, like the master and apprentice. Basically what the Acolyte is just kind of like a Sith in training. Like I got to prove myself to become an apprentice.
Oh, okay. Because the only Acolytes I know are Farouk and Bradshaw. So
yeah, just give me the beer. Yeah, just give me the beer money.
So everybody, APA, buddy, APA, brother.
So for like on the YouTubers that were kind of giving the hate, because they're like, oh my god, because Kathleen Kennedy saying like the Force is all female and all this other stuff. For everybody else, it's like, hey, we don't care. Just give us a good story. That's all we care about. And,
I had no idea this was even an issue. I didn't know that was even a thing.
So I mean, on a few of the content creators, I put in my 2 cents. Like, it's like, hey, look, I understand the social climate today. Yes, it's fucking annoying, but just be open minded. This is a whole new take, a whole different perspective. Just be open minded about it. That's all, you know. And I said that we're all too trapped up in the what we grew up with and everything. So yes, I do see the flaws. Yes, I do identify the flaws in the other stuff, but and I keep saying this for a long time. I've said it on other live streamers. I said, look, if you write it really well, no one would give a shit. Case in point.
Yeah, I mean,
one of my favorite shows back in 2001, 6 Feet Under. It's a show about a dysfunctional family running a funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the mom that's trying to figure shit out because she's a widow and she just doesn't know how to function because she's Old Testament. You got the oldest son that's just trying to find out what's his purpose in life. You got the second son who's been holding and running the family business and he's gay. You got the daughter who's just trying to figure out her sexuality and what's really her purpose because she's just feels like she's just a feather in the wind. You got the embalmer, who is like basically my favorite character. He's struggling, trying to manage, try to do better for his family, but yet he has loyalty to the family. So it's like but the thing about it is, with all the confusion and all this other stuff going on, it's written really well, and it was a really good show for 7 years. Another case in point, Game of Thrones. You have.
Oh, I know nothing about.
Okay, so how successful it really was you have every type of thing in there. You got the gory violence. You got the sex. You have an incestual relationship. You have a hetero relationship. You have a lesbian relationship. You have a polyamory relationship. You have you have everything under the sun, but it was all written very well, and no one gave a shit. The only reason why people the only time people really get pissed off about it is when you're really like, take it, acknowledge it. We don't care. Just write it out. That's what it feels like. It's like, yeah, this is my story. Worship it. Yeah. So, but it's just what I've been saying all along. It's like, give me a good story, and I don't give a shit about the other shit. I don't even know why it's got to be advertised anyway. I don't know. I mean, it's just it's like live your fucking life. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's what gets attention. You know, like it is June. It is Pride Month, and I created a logo. I changed up our logo. I didn't create. I just changed up our logo a little bit. I didn't say that we did it. I just did it.
Right.
Because as far as the actual LGBTQ goes, I'm there. You know, I'm with them. I support them. I guess, quote unquote, I'm an ally. But the LGBTQ apostrophe RS 561
and everything else in the alphabet. Yeah.
Everything else, like I'm not for all that bullshit. The actual community, I'm there for. You know, and we changed up our logo, and I changed up our profile pictures, and I just changed them. I didn't say anything. I just changed them up. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I have family and friends that are a part of the LGBT community. I support them. I support everybody like them. You know, do your thing, live your life. But like you said, I had no idea that there was that the new Star Wars series was under scrutiny.
Same thing with Marvel.
Yeah. Marvel is everything. It's like Disney in general. Everything Disney does. Now all of a sudden there's a new movie. There's a new Romeo and Juliet movie coming out. And I didn't even know that it was coming out. I didn't even know it was a thing until I was scrolling through Facebook today. Now, all of a sudden, apparently, because they made Romeo and Juliet black, everybody's losing their fucking mind. It's like, you guys do realize when Shakespeare originally wrote Romeo and Juliet and the play was performed, much like most of Shakespeare's plays, the only characters in these plays were men, and men played women's parts. Why? Because women were not allowed to perform. So you want to talk about originality and go back to the original and go back to the what the story was. Then, in all honesty, Romeo and Juliet, if you want to create an accurate portrayal in a movie format, it would have to be an entire male cast. But you guys are mad because you guys are mad. Like, people are mad because Romeo and Juliet are black. I mean, it's a story. Aladdin, at the end of the day, Disney's Aladdin was a Romeo and Juliet story. Any story or any love story or any movie or television series that has a male lead or a female lead that fall in love and not necessarily should fall in love is a Romeo and Juliet story.
And my only thing is this: it's like there's so many stories out there. How hard is it to just find one, read the book, and then come up with your own script? Why we got to go back and do touch-ups, reboots? Well, I mean, that's the one thing I despise the most. It's like, you have something that was already successful, leave it alone.
Everybody is on the new Roadhouse movie.
Yeah, like the first one.
But however, they did exactly what you said. Roadhouse was already made.
Yeah, leave it alone.
They reimagined it and they did their own storyline. I personally, I like the Roadhouse movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I did not like Conor McGregor. I think he's an idiot, and personally, I'd like to shove a boat up his entire asshole because he does not need to act. But
yeah, I mean,
it was good because the writer, director, producer, whatever, they didn't do the same movie. They had that concept, but they tried to make it their own. And if you take the movie for what it is, it's not a terrible movie at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, like with RoboCop.
Yeah.
The remake, I was just kind of like, he still had 70% of his body still intact. Why you got to narrow him down to just his brain and his heart?
Yeah.
what the fuck, you know? But
I actually kind of like the RoboCop remake. And I don't know if I like the movie as much as I like the actor that was in that movie. You know what I mean? Because I loved him in Suicide Squad. I loved him as Flag. There's a couple other movies that he's done. I kind of like the remake of RoboCop, but I don't know if it was more because I like the actor or if I like the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and then like with the Total Recall, I was on the fence about that one.
I've never seen the remake of Total Recall.
With Colin Farrell and Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, I never seen that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that. It's because it's like, I mean, in a way, it's kind of like, okay, fine, but then in another way, I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, what I don't mind a continuation of is like Blade Runner. I don't mind the continuation of that because it's still continuing the story.
Well, I think Blade Runner continues the story. I think, and then again, movie I never seen, but just from what I know, it seemed like Tron. They did the new Tron several years back.
Continuation.
Continuation, and Dune seems to be a continuation, from my understanding. Again, I've never seen Dune.
Well, okay, so from what you and I grew up with, the 1979 version, apparently it was like your usual, like you got maybe 60% of the accuracy from the book in the movie. You still got the other parts made up. Now, however, to be fair, when Dune was released, it was pretty much basically only 2% of the population knows about Dune.
Yeah, like I didn't know anything about it.
So to be fair, but when they actually did Dune, and the newest version of Dune is pretty much really close to it's like 99% accurate to the book.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it. I won't. I mean, that's like Mad Max. Like, I have not seen the Mad Max with Tom Hardy. And I don't plan on watching
Furiosa. Yeah, Furiosa.
But however, instead of trying to recreate the Road Warrior and the Mad Max movies, they're just continuing the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So from what I understand with the Furiosa, it's just the apparently the beginnings of the Mad Max. So that's what I understand. But but like with Dune, since it's really close to the book, and now here we are X amount of years later, more and more people are familiar with it. That's why it's successful the way it is. I mean, that franchise right now is $1 billion franchise. I mean, 250 million nationally, 500 million globally.
Damn, I didn't know they were putting those numbers up there.
And that was part one, and then part two pretty much surpassed it just by a smidge.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't set out to watch the original Dune movie, but I think I've seen it. I couldn't tell you anything about it, and I don't plan on watching the new ones. It's just not my wheelhouse. But there's a difference between. It's like, for instance, like they did the reboot or whatever you want to call it of Footloose. I've never seen it. Footloose is one of my favorite all-time favorite movies. I love Footloose. I could put it on right now, and I can quote word for word, line for line, song for song for Footloose. But I've never watched the one that they did with the remake with what's her name, Hogue or whatever her name is. I've never watched it, but everybody who's watched it, they were like, basically, it is the exact same movie but modernized. And I'm like, I don't want to watch it. I'm good.
Yeah, and apparently I saw the trailer to it, and I'm kind of turned off by it, as many other fans, as they're doing a reboot or the remake of The Crow.
I'm actually,
and here, well here and here's why, like, a lot of fans are just not gonna watch it, is because they're doing they're pretty much putting a different twist on the Eric Draven character.
I think that's the thing is,
tattooed all over the face, tattooed all over his body. It's like, no, like, now they said, now if it was displayed as a different character, sure, no problem, you will have no qualms. But the fact that you're doing it over Eric Draven, who was made famous by Brandon Lee, now it's kind of like you're just kind of spitting in the face of Brandon Lee.
Yeah, so and we've had the discussion, and the one thing that I've tried to tell everybody, Brandon Lee with the original Crow movie was never meant to come back in the sequel. I read the book. I actually read the graphic novels. They were a graphic novel.
Yeah, Frank Miller.
Yeah, Frank Miller, Sin City, and the Crow was a series that every book was different. There was a new character. There was a new situation, and that's one thing that the Crow did very well. You had the original with Brandon Lee, and I know a lot of people don't like the sequels. City of Angels, I liked. I've actually, I'll be 100% honest with you, I like all the sequels, even the sequel, the one that had Edward Furlong in it, and Homeboy from Angel and Buffy. He was the bad guy in the Edward Furlong movie. I like because that series, and Frank came out and said it was never designed to be the same guy in every book. The story is what the story is. The story is about vengeance. The story is about love. The story is about, being brought back to avenge whatever the case may be, so that your soul could rest at peace. So, in that aspect, I love the sequels. I'm not gonna cast judgment in any way, shape, or form with this new Crow movie. I'm curious to see what they do. I do like Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård. I do like him. I was not a fan of the original It. I'm not a big fan of Stephen King Stephen King movies. I love The Shining. I love Pet Sematary. One of my favorite Stephen King movies was actually a miniseries. Sometimes they come back.
Rose Red.
No, sometimes they come back. That's one of my favorites. I absolutely love that, and I love the sequel, quote unquote, continuation. Sometimes they come back again. I love that television series, but I'm not a huge fan of Stephen King movies and television wise. His books
are great. I mean, I mean, like the Dark Tower. I love that. That's like my favorite one.
Which one is it?
Dark Tower, the Gunslinger.
Oh yeah, I love that.
It's 3 volumes. It's 3 volumes, but those are like my favorite. Cujo was fine. Was fine. Rose Red was fine. The Shining was fine, but the Dark Tower, that's my shit right there.
Yeah, I know. I love those movies, and I didn't realize that was Stephen King until after the fact. But
you know what? You know what? There was a movie that came out that was really, really good, and I didn't realize that it was a Stephen King book. It was a Stephen King book. The 8 Mile. Not 8 Mile, but the the Long Mile. Yeah, the Green Mile.
Yeah, Green Mile with Ving Rhames.
No, not Ving Rhames, but it was Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, I did not know that was a book by Stephen. That was done by Stephen King, and also too, Secret Window.
Mm-hmm. Well, Stephen King, much like a lot of actors out there, or not actors, writers and whatnot, like Wes Craven. If you dig into like Wes Craven's catalog, you're like, holy, Maximum Overdrive was Stephen King.
Yeah.
Like I said, Wes Craven. You dig into his catalog, it's like, holy shit, that's a Wes Craven movie. And we all know Wes Craven from the horror genres.
Yeah, Halloween. Scream.
That movie that came out last year, The Boogeyman, which was a phenomenal movie. Absolutely terrifying movie. Scared the hell out of my kids. It actually it scared Nikki too, and it had me kind of fucked up. That's Stephen King.
There was
Children of the Corn. It's Stephen King.
Oh yeah, love Children of the Corn.
Firestarter was Stephen King.
Carrie.
Oh yeah, Carrie. And Stephen King has had a ton of things on Netflix. And The Tall Grass, I love that. I love that. That was actually really good.
Yeah, what
I don't know if you ever seen it, but on Netflix, there was a movie that was called Gerald's Game.
And
I
don't have Netflix.
So it was basically, and this was a book, but it was basically a husband and wife. They go on a trip to a cabin. You know, it's like we're gonna work on a relationship type thing and try new things. And what's her name? Hold on a second, let me look it up real quick. Carla Gugino. I don't know if you've seen her face.
Carla. Yeah.
If you've seen her face, you'd recognize her.
Yeah, she was her introduction to Hollywood was a Son-in-Law.
Yeah. So it was her and her husband, and they go on this weekend escape or whatever, and it's in a secluded cabin. They're working on their relationship, and they decide to try something different. And he handcuffs her to the bed, and they get into what they're doing. In the middle of what they're doing, he has a heart attack or whatever and dies. And she's stuck, handcuffed to the bed with his dead body on her bed.
Wow.
Or on top of her. It's a wild movie, but that's a Stephen King movie, man. And it's a Stephen King book, whatever. It was a short story, a novella, if you will, or whatever. Same with In the Tall Grass and a lot of things that Netflix has done. But yeah, I mean, you dive into the Stephen King category, and there's a lot of things out there that's like, shit, I didn't know that was Stephen King, or Wes, or John Carpenter, or who's the guy who Grisham.
Yeah,
John Grisham. Yeah,
you
dive into his catalog, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't know that was his.
Yeah, the client's real good, but yeah, I mean, Dean Koontz. I mean, they only got a couple of his books that got turned into movies, like Phantoms. But I'm really wanting to see if they're gonna really do Odd Thomas.
Man, I want that.
Odd Thomas is really good.
That was such a great movie. And I understand why they're not. I understand why they're not continuing that movie. And I'm not mad at them, but I do want more. The gentleman that was in that movie, Anton Yelchin, he was also in the new Jack movies. Unfortunately, he passed away. His Jeep
rolled on him.
Rolled over and crushed him.
He played Chekhov in Star Trek.
And that's why they didn't continue the Odd Thomas. But I would love to see that series continued. That movie was great. That was a unexpected, fantastic movie. And again, with a great cast, with Willem Dafoe and Patton Oswalt and there's so many. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see that movie outside of the first one.
Yeah.
But,
No, another good one that I've read like a long time ago, and it's a really good one, but it's called Disassociated States. And basically it's about two psychiatrists that are treating the same schizophrenic patient.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool.
I don't read books. I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't read.
Yeah, it's not the Wookiee way.
Well, if I the problem I have with reading books is ADHD. I get bored.
Yeah.
Even if a book is really good. So the books that I typically read are like I love paranormal books. You know, I can grab a book that's like Haunted Ohio. And, you know, they might have chapters, but the chapters is like, so chapter 1 will be local haunts, and chapter 2 is going to be male violent. Chapter 3 is going to be poltergeist and stuff like that. So, but every you know, even in chapter 1, they're going to have 6 different stories, but everything's different. Or like, I love the there's a series called Weird, and it's like Weird Ohio, Weird Texas. And when you read those books, they're like big coffee table type books. You know what I mean? It's something you see on somebody's coffee table, but they have like attractions, local haunts, or uh, food, like like places you want to go in Ohio to eat. Roadside attractions, like the world's largest ball of yarn. It's located in Kansas, you know, whatever. And I love that shit. Something that's going to be continuously changing and keep my attention, because again, ADHD, ADD, whatever you want to call it, it kicks in. It's like, yeah, I'm bored with this book already. Let me go to the last few pages and see what happens. Yeah.
What was one of your childhood books that you enjoyed as a kid?
I used to love Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That was one of my favorites.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
It was actually really good. But yeah, I mean, that was one of my favorites. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I mean, even as an adult, at 40 some years old, that song. Oh God! Now that I'm talking about it, I lost it, but it runs through my head all the time. It's like, now you're dead. Your body will be thrown in the ground, and the worms and the bugs will eat at your brain, and they'll eat your eyes because you're dead. There's a whole song about dying and what happens once you're buried and dead and gone. And it's still stuck in my head, and it plays in my head.
I came across this like at my local theater, but apparently they did make a movie from it. Harold and the Magic Purple Crayon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a movie out of it. I'm gonna go watch it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I was like, that's one of the best kid books ever. Let your imagination come to life.
Yeah.
So
let's see if I can find that fucking so I don't sound like an absolute goddamn. I feel like I'm about to sound an absolute. I feel like I'm gonna sound like an absolute fucking psychopath. Click's a fucking lunatic. Lock him up. Is that what it is?
What?
Is it? Let me see. Is that what it is? I gotta go into the wiki. Yeah. I got you. Scary stories. I got you. Now I got you figured out. Yeah, I'm not fucking crazy, people.
Yes.
Or now my fucking YouTube's not wanting to work. I'm not crazy. There is such a lag, man. There's Gary Allen. Hey, there's an ad for the Acolyte.
Yeah.
Let me hit that right there. I don't know what it is. I'm just hitting something because it should be it. Suck my dick, YouTube, if you're gonna fucking hit me with a strike. It's literally 15 seconds. Yeah. Skip it until this bitch shut up. There we go.
Oh, the her song.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it. Present. Share screen.
Hello, douchebag.
This is just a random fucking version of it. It's only 15 seconds.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't hear it.
What?
I don't hear it. Oh, okay.
To drop you 6 feet on.
Here now.
Yeah. Rewind it.
There's a little intro.
The next to die. Don't ever laugh as a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in bloody sheets to drop you 6 feet on.
Buffering.
In a pine.
Buffering is killing me right now. You're killing me, Smalls. Seriously, you're killing me. Actually, this dude actually
goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in bloody sheets to drop you 6 feet on. They put you in a pine box and cover you up with.
Oh my god, why is it buffering so hard? I could have just looked it up on my phone and played it on my microphone.
Dirt and rocks, it all goes well for about a.
You know what? I give it.
Yeah, I used to have the original book. I used to have it.
Oh yeah, I think I actually. I know I can't find it right now, but I know that I have the original one in this bedroom right now. So where's that?
So don't you ever wait? Oh damn it!
Hold on a second. I'm gonna
Don't
do this.
you ever laugh? Oh, don't you ever laugh as a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you in a big white sheet from your head down to your feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rock. That all is well for about a week. Then your coffin begins to leak. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms spray pinnacle on your shout.
What's up,
Sure.
2 liter? Can you hear that?
Don't ever laugh when a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in bloody sheets to drop you 6 feet under. They put you in a pine wood box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. It all goes well for about a week, and then your coffin begins to leak, and the worms crawl in.
Crawling, the worms crawl out, the worms
Peanut
crawl
full
on your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they eat the jelly between your toes.
slimy beetle with demon's eyes. Your stomach and out your sides. Your stomach turns to rancid grease, and pus pours out like melted cheese. You spread it on a slice of bread, and that's what you eat when you eat it. Worms crawl out, the worms crawl in, the worms that crawl in are lean and thin. The ones that crawl out are fat and stout. Your eyes fall in and your hair falls out. Your brain turns into maggot pie. Your liver starts to liquefy. And for the living all is well as you sink further into hell.
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Your suffering will never no words cry. Your bones begin to rot. The words remain, but you do not. Never let a hearse goes by. Someday you'll be the one to die. And when death brings his cold despair, ask yourself, will anyone care?
Yeah. Yeah, but I had the first edition though. I didn't have the other ones.
Rusty Cage. That's who did that. Actually, a very good job. No, yeah, that's my world. Like that song is always stuck in my head. It'll just be like random times where it's just like I start singing it like a jackass.
That'd be cool. You know what? That would be that would be kind of cool to like. You do like you go have like digital recorders, and then you go to an actual place that's haunted, and you play that song to see what kind of activity you'll get.
Shit, I'm in.
Hey, I still want to do my own my investigation. I still want to do that because I mean like I've had my fair share of experiences, and I want to keep going.
I would like to. The only downfall with it,
you don't want any of them leeching onto you when you come home.
Well, no. That is just there's so many like, I love that world. I live in that world. I'm a believer. My great. I understand why I'm in that world. My great grandmother used to tell me all the time I was a sensitive, and I've had experiences that. No, I mean I can tell you guys, and unfortunately, it's not like I have proof of it. Some of this shit happened when I was a kid. But unfortunately, with the paranormal world, it's been so tarnished with all these goddamn television shows, and then you got these two assholes on YouTube. I don't know what their names are, Max and Colby or whatever the fuck their names are. They do quote unquote investigations. It's just watered down. And for real people who are out there trying to do a real thing, and real people who've had actual real experiences, and not every goddamn house we go to, oh, the demon possession, Zach Baggins, I'm an asshole. Zach Baggins, fuck you. I want to punch you in your stupid face. The only reason, and I like Ghost Adventures, but the only reason I watch Ghost Adventures is the first 15, 20 minutes when they're talking about the history and the backstory of the house. After that, I'm reminded why I want to literally get into a fist fight with Zach Baggins. I want to punch that stupid son of a bitch in his face multiple times because he is so fake and he's such a fraud. And he goes to these destinations that could be truly haunted, but him and everybody else, they turn it into a money grab and clicks and views and likes, and it's just like every house you go to, you're possessed by a quote unquote demon. You're not even you read a book on demonology and now all of a sudden you're a demonist or a demonologist? Shut the fuck up, man. Get the fuck out of here. You're not qualified, and nobody's gonna hire you to perform a goddamn exorcism at the end of the day. Stop it. But and that's what I'm saying. Like, for me personally, because I've had the personal experiences, and like you said, and I know that I'm sensitive, and I know that shit's real, but I don't want to record it. I just want to kind of do it on my own. There's a lot of places where I would like to go and see what happens, see what I feel, see what I hear or whatever. I don't need your fancy devices and all this stuff. Just let me go.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's been watered down and kind of played out at the end of the day.
Fair assessment.
That's what I said. I mean, like, and even you said you've had experiences. We can share our experiences, but because it's been kind of watered down and played out, that I can tell you guys things that I've seen, things that have happened to me. But because of the world we live in, nobody wants to listen to an actual account or hear. Now, me personally, you said you've had personal experiences, and I'm like, I'm intrigued. Please tell me more. I want to know.
Yeah. I mean, even like one of my friends, like he lives in London, and he had sent me a video or a little clip because the house that he did live in, he had like the cameras put all around, and then there's one where this one clip, like I tried to debunk it, but all I can say, this is actual legit. But in the front of his house, he has like his mailbox. His mailbox is attached to a pillar, a brick pillar. So normally every day, like at night, the lid it's like one of those old school mailboxes. So the lid is always up. And apparently one night, I don't know what was going on. It was like 2.5 minutes long. But all of a sudden, you see like a little, little orb, like a small one, kind of go by. But then all of a sudden, the lid to the mailbox slams shut, and then all of a sudden, I hear his dog Cheyenne go, "Roo, roo, 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 roo," and I was like, "Whoa!" So when he showed me that, I'm like, "All right." So me being me, I'm gonna go debunk it. So I put the lid back up, and I'm hitting the brick, and it's all brick. The pillar is like it's like one layer bricks, but I hit it as hard as I can. I hit it on the top of it. I hit below it, beside it, as hard as I could. And I'm a pretty strong guy, and that lid did not budge. I hit behind the pillar. I kicked the pillar. That lid stood still. So I'm sitting there going, "Yeah, that's legit, bro."
Yeah,
And then another clip he showed me was where he was sitting out the back. He was sitting in the back porch, and he was just sitting there kind of scrolling through his phone, and it's like broad daylight. His dog's there. His dog Cheyenne's like at his feet, and all of a sudden, like his dog just turns like, "What the hell's going on?" But I had to watch it again. He goes, watch it again, but pay attention to the kitchen, because on the back door has a little window, and you can see inside the house that leads up to the kitchen. That kitchen window was like all bright and sunny, went dark. So it's like, yo.
Yeah, like, hey, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
No,
And another time before, it was like 2019 or 2020, before we had our falling out. We were sitting in his room. We were sitting in what was a bedroom, but he turned into an office. He's sitting there at his desk. I'm sitting there on a stool, and his nephew was sitting on the ottoman. And he's sitting there like he's talking about stocks and trades. And all of a sudden, I see in the corner of my eye, I see like this kind of like this figure, kind of in the doorway, kind of doing this number, like peeping in and then peeping out, kind of like that effect. And I'm seeing him like. And then I'm like looking, and I'm seeing it going on, and he's sitting there yapping, and he's like looking at me, and he knows I'm not paying attention, and all of a sudden he sees like my stares, like because I'm trying to process this shit, like what I'm like I see a head, but I can't make out a face or anything, but I just see it popping like hey. And then next thing you know, he turns and looks, and then he sees it, and he goes, "Oh my god, did you?" So I'm like, "Oh, now you see it?" I'm like, I'm sitting there trying to figure out like what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, no, that a couple weeks ago, and it's been a hot minute since this has happened to me. But a couple weeks ago, we got done doing the show on a Saturday night, and Nikki was out on the couch, and she'd fallen asleep, and I went out and woke her up. She came back here and got to bed, and I'm in the kitchen doing my normal Saturday night thing, finding something to fucking stuff my big fat stupid face with. And dude, like I'm in the kitchen, and I'm playing on my phone, and I'm standing there playing this fucking day. Man, this black figure walks
Shadow people.
Like walks from Fabio. Show us the old shocker, if you will. Can you give me one of these real quick, Fabio? Are you listening to me, Fabio? Are you in your own world right now? Give me this. All right, you keep doing what you're doing. But it's like plain as day. Figure and here in the house, when you're in the kitchen, it's like an archway, and there's a dining room, and then there's like a window, the living room set up, and then just past the archway is the stairs. And I see this full ass figure go past me. And I'm like, the fuck? I know I'm drunk, but the fuck did I just see? And I just kind of fucking brushed off.
Damn.
Get back to doing what I'm doing in the kitchen, and I'm playing on my phone, waiting on my food to get done in the microwave. And I see the figure again come down from the opposite direction, like coming down from the stairs. And then it stops, like right in the middle of this archway. And I'm like, the fuck? And at this point, it's like, all right, and now I'm not losing my shit. So I go into like, let me debunk this real quick. Maybe it's a shadow from outside, but my kitchen window, which is the only window where I'm at, to the outside, there's no lights. There's like no street lights or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's all pitch black out. Like when nobody pulled in, I would have seen them pull in. Nobody's like in their car with the headlights. What the fuck? And
Wow.
I'm trying to like fucking process this shit. And as I'm processing it, man, it was like I seen the figure twice going from the living room to the stairs and then from the stairs to the living room. And as I'm looking out the window trying to process this shit, dude, it was like one whole side of my body cold, and it literally felt like somebody grabbed my shoulder. You know, like, you know what it's like when somebody grabs your shoulder. You feel that, like,
Yeah.
and instantly I go into defense mode, and I'm like, all right, now somebody got into the house. Now I'm going. Like, all right, now I got to defend. I got to defend the castle type mode. And I came back here, and Nikki was sound asleep, and I feel bad for her, but I woke her up, and I was like, "Hey, were you just out there? Did you like go upstairs or anything like that?" She's like, "No, I'm asleep, stupid. What the fuck is your problem?" Never mind. Go back to sleep. And I'm in defense mode at this moment in time, so you know, I grab my gun and I'm like, all right, now it's time to clear the house. Check my son's room, check the bathroom, you know, check the door. The door's locked. I go upstairs, check my girls' bedroom, and it was just me and Nikki at the house at the time. And then it was like, all right, now I have to come to the realization that this is actually what the fuck I seen. So, you know, I'm coming to that realization and everything, and at the same time, I'm also going back to, you know, getting my food ready and everything like that. And I'll be goddamn if that same fucking black shadow, whatever it was, just comes back from the living room and right across that archway from the dining room to the kitchen. At that moment in time, I was like, all right, now I've got to be real, and like now I know what's happening. Let me address this issue. Let me address this issue real quick. And I start talking and conversating. You know what I mean? I ain't got no fancy equipment. I don't even turn my phone on at this moment in time. I'm just conversating. And like, look, you're here, you know, why are you all of a sudden now just showing yourself? Like, what's the deal? What's going on? Yada, yada, yada. You know, if I'm not losing my shit and I'm not so fucking drunk that I don't know what the hell's going on, show your fucking self again. And I finish making my food and I go sit down on the couch and I'm still, and this is all out loud, like I'm speaking out loud. And as I'm talking and saying all this stuff, I sat down and I turned the TV on. And before I can get any further from turning the TV on, I'm like, show yourself, let me know you're here. That same fucking black shadow, you know, like if you're in the living room, like our stairway, if you go up the stairs, you can see between the stairs and the ceiling, there's like a gap or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. And I see the same fucking black shadow pop up about halfway up the stairs.
Wow.
And I'm like, all right, now I'm not losing my mind. I know something's here. I want to know what it is. So now sober me comes back the next day and it's like, I want to know what's going on. I want to know who you are. I want to know why all of a sudden now after a year and a half, you're showing yourself. But there's been nothing more since that night. And even Nikki was like, the next day she was like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, but this is what happened last night. I know you're probably going to look at me like I'm an asshole, but this is what fucking happened last night. And I'm still trying to get answers.
Yeah.
And I, you know, not necessarily because I want to put it on social media, but because I want answers. I want to be like,
why are you still here? What unfinished business do you have?
Yeah. Like, why are you here and why now?
Yeah.
Why now? All of a sudden showing yourself. And it was like, you know, like I said, I've lived in this house for a year and a half at this point. Why now? Like, what's up? Like,
yeah.
I'm cool with you. You're not scared of me if that's what you think. I mean, the initial thought was, like I said, not scared. I went in defense mode. It's like, all right, let me, literally clearing the house. Door still locked. How the fuck did somebody get in here? Did my oldest go to school and not lock the door, and then some fucking weirdo is hiding out in my house, and now all of a sudden they're showing up because now I got to deal with that situation at the end of the day. And if it's a real life person, I'm a shoot first, ask questions later type of guy. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So I'm checking everything. I'm checking closets. I'm checking bedrooms. I'm looking under beds. I'm opening, I'm opening cabinets. I'm opening doors. I'm turning lights on. Like, and that's just the most recent thing. I mean, hell, one of the things that happened for years, and it was after my oldest daughter was born. Regardless of where we lived, there was a little girl in a white dress, a little blonde girl in a white dress, and she used to always show up on the stairs. And the stairs were always at like halfway point between where Austin was sleeping and where we were. Like if we were downstairs watching TV, and Austin was up in her bedroom sleeping, like that little girl was always on the stairs. And I had seen her for years. And this was shortly after our middle daughter was born, maybe a year or so after she was born. My ex-wife and I, we were in the living room. And we had a couple friends over, and we were watching a movie or something. And I was sitting in my chair, but my chair was positioned to where I could see the stairs. And she was sitting in the chair beside me as well, and she could see the stairs. And I saw the little girl pop up, and I had just become accustomed to her. And I just assumed like a little guardian angel type thing, whatever,
Yeah.
And I seen her pop up, and I just like, whatever. And I went about watching the movie, and I went to say something to my ex-wife, and she just had this like look on her face, and it was like, so I just blatantly asked her, "Did you see her?" And she was like, I was like, blonde girl, white dress. And she said, yeah. I said, yeah, congratulations. I've been seeing her for years. And it didn't matter where we moved to, it didn't matter where we lived, when my oldest daughter was born, the apartment we had, you like walked in the front door. It was the living room, kitchen, dining room, our bedroom, and then my daughter's bedroom. It was like a straight run, all one floor. It was like a straight run. Yeah. And after she was born is when I first started seeing her, and she was always like in the halfway point in our bedroom. Like she wasn't in the doorway, but she also wasn't in my daughter's doorway. She was like in that halfway point.
Yeah.
And I never said anything to anybody. I just went up. And then when we moved from there into a townhouse, and the bedrooms were upstairs, and I started seeing her on the stairs. And then we moved from there. And then we moved into our house that we had before we moved to Charleston. And I was seeing her. And then when we moved to Charleston, she would show up every now and again, not as frequently or as often. But that one night in that house, when my ex-wife finally seen her, it was like, I'm not crazy. And then we were able to, once she seen her and I actually started talking about it, and we were talking about it, we believe that she was actually a relative of my ex-wife that was 4 to 5 generations before us, that died when she was right around 5, 6, 7 years old. She passed away. And that's why I said, I never felt scared or anything like that. It was more of like a comforting feeling when I would see her. It was more of like being at ease. And I truly do think she was a guardian angel, because she was always in between where we were and where our kids were.
Yeah.
You know, as a way to be like, everything's fine, everything's cool. I'm watching out, I'm looking out. But we did a little bit of research and ask and her without saying why we were asking, and getting photographs. There was an old family picture of a little girl that looked exactly like the same white dress.
Wow.
And I told her, I was like, you think I'm crazy when I talk about this shit, but you literally seen it. And she was so plain as day that you could pick out the features in her face and the details on her dress, that when we were looking back at these pictures, we were able to be like, that's her. You know, like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Oh man, it's almost 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's
Well,
almost
3 o'clock for you.
Yeah, it's almost 3. Oh yeah, you're only an hour behind me.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night.
I need to call it a night. I gotta go get. Speaking of getting something to eat, I gotta go get something to eat. Maybe my friend will come back to me.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I wish. It's baked taters. We got a bag of taters out there. I'm gonna go throw like 3 or 4 of them in the microwave.
Oh, I'll catch you later.
All right, man. Much love to you. Have a good one. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see y'all. Brand new episode. Well, actually, tune in tomorrow night. It is the the Jarvis Podcast 5th anniversary and farewell show for the Jarvis Podcast, because we are rebranding him with a brand new show. So, tune in tomorrow night. With that being said, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. I don't have anything left in my tank. Just thank you guys.
From Texas, from Ohio, good night.